Guess what, y'all? I'm shut down early, so I decided to come here. If y'all shine in, you shine in. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. Show you what I got. Show you what I got. But I'm here. I got to fix this. Hold on. So I want y'all to see what I have. My camera is still. I just don't know what's wrong with it. I ain't right. That was gum. I don't know why my camera is doing that. Like, what's the problem with my camera? It's Grandma's World. Hey, love, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Guess what? I'm shut down early. Well, for now, I might, just might roll out. I'm going to see how it's going to go. Account, what's up, Red? I see you, Red, in the building. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Y'all, this hot than a firecracker. So everybody that's joining in, I'm going to get my food together. But y'all, look what I got. Look, look. Well, it's not Taco Bell at the truck stop. It's a, so I got, I'm gonna let you see. I got some, chicken Alfredo, which I'll show it to you. Got some chicken Alfredo. And if you guys still be here, I'm gonna do a chat long as ever. I'm gonna take you guys inside the truck stop. So even if you guys leave and come back, a lot of the truckers have seen this truck stop. For you guys that are not truck drivers, this is a pretty large truck driver. I'm gonna a pretty large truck stop. So when I eat real quick, I'm gonna slip on my shoes. And I just checked with the manager because, you know, some of these places don't like when you record. He said, oh, yeah, we like the free advertising. I'm going to show you the whole truck section. They have model trucks and stuff like that. But this is what I got. This is it looks like shrimp, but it's not shrimp. It is actually chicken Alfredo that I got from, guess who I got it from? Them people right there. Them people right there. So I got that. And I'm gonna eat something, and then I'm gonna chat. I'm gonna stay on this chat as long as everybody say it's Friday night, baby. Ain't nobody gotta work tomorrow. Well, Red might have to work. Some of you guys might have to work. And then I got. I'm gonna show you what I got. And I'll turn as I eat a little bit here. Then I'll flip about and let you see. Look what in the world. They didn't even slice them. So I suppose I got some cheesy breadsticks. Look at the cheesy breadsticks, you guys. See that? So, so the Alfredo sauce. But look, they didn't cut them. I guess I have to pull them apart. Guess so. So that's what I got. I'm gonna say grace and I'm gonna get it in. It is hot. Okay, that's my grace. But so with my it says always working. It says make hay while it shines. Yeah. So I hear you, Rex. So what I'm tripping off of, these cheesy breadsticks are supposed to be sliced in half. But instead of them slicing them, they just put the whole thing in here and didn't even take them apart. Like, I dare you. I dare you to do that to me. So that's what I got. I'm going to eat a little bit here and there. Probably save some for later. And I'm going to, oh yeah. Hold on a minute. And I got iced tea. So this Pizza Hut, have you guys ever went to a Pizza Hut that's a Pizza Hut / Taco Bell? That's what it was. I'm not a Taco Bell. I can't tell you the last time I had Taco Bell. But I got this instead. So, and so whoever's here, if you guys leave, come back. When I'm done eating, just remember, if you have somewhere to go, check back in. Because I'm going to go inside of the truck stop and give you guys a tour. You guys going to, for people that are not truck drivers, I think you're going to like this truck stop. Edward, it says, hello, love. How's your day? It's going fine. I seen you earlier in Cowboys chat. You said you was getting your drink on, your swerve on earlier. So are you still drinking your Coke 45? It says better known as Taco Hell. I guess you can say that all of this bread is really number processed food. It's not. It's nothing like cooking your own food. But unfortunately, it's not like that. So I'm gonna see how this tastes here. This pasta thing. I've had these chicken Alfredo pasta before. So what you got going on, Edward? And then what I have, I use these little crushed peppers, and I like the crushed peppers on mine. And I'm glad you guys were able to join in. I didn't know if there was a lot of people still at work or what. I might leave out later. But for right now, I'm going to sit here and eat because it's hard to eat like this and roll. But they got some big chicken chunks in there. Look at that. They got some nice pasta, cheese. I don't know if anybody has ever had the chicken Alfredo from Pizza Hut. But I always get, that's what I always get in cheesy breadsticks. It's pretty good. And I always get the cheesy breadsticks. It's a lot of food to get you full. You can either eat it all or save some for later. So let me read some of the comments. I see King House 8090. Frankenfood. Okay, Frankenfood, that's fine. It says, stop eating Taco Bell. Keep making me sick. Oh, you stopped eating it. It's making you sick. Silver beard. Yeah, I've heard people say that. Let me see. It says, yeah, I have had that. It's really nasty with some hot sauce. Okay, everybody's different. So Edward, he's talking to somebody. So Red is 10. It says, can you also give a lot lizard update at the truck stop? Just curious. Yeah, come on with it. Edward, it says, welcome in everybody. Yeah, give a lot. Red, you tell a story. For you guys don't know, Red got some good stories about some lot lizard. Red, why don't you tell everybody? Red, tell some stories. Or Zilla Z, it says, heard the traffickers unpacking truckers. Have you seen this? I've seen bits and pieces, and there's also trucking companies closing down and all kind of stuff is going on with trucking right now. It says, Edward, it says live, it says support the channel, please. Thank you, Edward, I appreciate that. I appreciate you helping me out. We'll see if Nikki comes in and Chrissy was here last night. They might and they might not, and Nikki Lee might be doing something. But we'll see. It says, I have frequented the lot lizard in the past. So you haven't been messing with no lot lizards in the past, is what you're saying, Red? Big Perm, hey y'all. Hey, how's it going, Big Perm? I decided to drop in and go live for a few minutes. I tell everybody that's dropping in, even if you leave out, come back in a little bit later. I'm gonna take you guys on a tour inside this truck stop. And let you see for yourself. It says, all different kinds of lot lizard, never been robbed. Says, has some interesting encounters. Yeah, it's lunchtime. Well, dinner time, really. I had something earlier, but I can't remember what I had. I have no idea what I had earlier. But I like Pizza Hut. This is Pizza Hut Alfredo. I don't know if you've ever had Pizza Hut Alfredo and noodles or chicken. And then I have some supposed to be cheesy breadsticks. Like I said, all of it is I guess you could say processed or whatever. It's nothing like making your own. So Rick, go ahead and finish telling us some stories about your lot lizard experience. You said you had went cold turkey. I appreciate that, Big Perm. You do the same. Thank you for stopping in. You guys, I'm gonna flip the camera for a minute and let you see. Hold on. I can still see the comments. Edward says, I love chicken Alfredo sometimes. I ate the shrimp Alfredo. Yes, it's good. Well, a lot of trucks ain't coming in as of yet. So what's going on with everybody? Red, you moving out tonight or you sitting still for the weekend? I love chicken Alfredo too. I love shrimp Alfredo too. But the best Alfredo is when you make it yourself. Like I say, I appreciate everybody for shining in, coming in, saying hey, hanging with your girl. I really appreciate it. But I think we'll have a ball when I'm done eating. And it says, I just put my turnip greens on. Oh, so what you cooking with them turnip greens? What else you got going with them, Edward? I wish I could cook some greens and some macaroni and cheese and some turkey or something. That would be real good right about now. So you just putting them on this time of evening? So you're going to be eating pretty late. Edward, what else you cooking with your greens? I normally cook macaroni and cheese with mine. My greens, macaroni and cheese. And I do like turkey drumsticks or turkey. Oh, you're doing smoked neck bones. That sounds good. Sound real good. Are you cooking enough for everybody, for a few people, or just for you and, you know? Oh, yes. Okay. It's Friday night. You see all the trucks rolling on in. They coming on in, trying to shut it down. It's Friday. Everybody trying to sit still. Earlier, I was trying to catch a lot of people lives and stuff before I went live. And it was Cowboy. It was Zen or Within. It was a few people I stayed in there, but they ended there. Cowboy had it going. He said, I guess he was finna get him some beer or something. He got off the live. And I wasn't going to go live until everybody was done. And then I checked and everybody was done. So I said, well, I might as well go on live now and get a head start. And here I am. And I'm glad everybody was able to check in. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Torino Peppers, yeah, baby. Oh, you talking about Tony Yo Man. Yeah, baby. What are you talking about, Bill? Can you explain yourself a little bit more? Edward says, Cowboy, is he going to get him some beer? I'm not quite sure what Cowboy got going on. I just know he said he was in the live for a minute. A lot of people were shining in, and he said he was getting ready to sign off, and he would talk to us later. You know. Bill, no, I'm not, Bill. Bill, I am Mexican, for your info. Why everybody got to be from Africa, Bill? I'm just curious. Why every black person has got to be from Africa? I'm so sick of y'all and that nonsense. Every time you meet a black person, they're not from Africa. How about if I ask you, no, you know what? I'm not going to go there. I'm not from Africa, dude. Just giving you some heads up. I'm not from Africa. And I wish you would stop asking me or certain people, are they from Africa? I got one question for you, Bill. What makes you think I'm from Africa? I'm just curious. Can you give me an honest question? I mean, an honest answer. I'm just curious. It says, don't you think you should be in Africa? Well, give me a few minutes. Bill, when I get done eating, I'm going to Africa. Considering you think I should be in Africa, as soon as I get done eating this food, I'm going to the airport, and I'm going to go to the nearest plane. I'm going to head to Africa. And Bill, guess what? I want you to come pick me up, and I want you to show me around town. You get it? Master Sir, come on, bring it on, partner. I'm ready for y'all motherfuckers today, because I'm sick of these goddamn racist ass motherfucking trolls. He always got to go there. Like, it's not frustrating me. I know that's a part of YouTube, but it's just interesting. Bring it on. I'm curious on what you got to talk about, partner. Keep on trolling. You can troll all you want to. You ain't bothering me. Anyway, it says, it's a black guy on YouTube called Bassine Simar. He's a truck driver too. Yeah, I think I might have seen a couple of his channel. Tony, yo man, what's up, bro? It says, please be respectful in the chat. Let me go ahead and mod you. Edward, don't be, hold on a minute. Because in case the trolls get too bad, but if not, let them ride. They can talk. Don't block them. I want to hear them. It says, can we get 25 likes? You know, I ain't gonna worry about that. They can talk, do whatever they want to do. I'm getting so now that the trolls don't bother me. When I first started, they used to really bother me, but not no more. I'm like, Tony, yo man, I actually like them. Come on, baby, let's go for it. See, I realized something with the trolls. Trolls just try to trigger you. They try to make you upset, and trolls love attention on themselves. They want everybody to... See, they try to take attention away from the content creator. When a troll come on your page, like you're right, Tony, I appreciate that, Tony, yo, man. When them trolls come on, you see them trolls, read them comments, Tony, they already coming. You know, aren't you from Africa? You know, and all this stuff. They say the same thing every time. Go back to Africa. Nigger, what else they say? Go back to Africa, or they call you a nigger or negro or a slave. The same three words, the same three things. It's like, can y'all come with something a little bit better? Like the troll yesterday, what did he say? Slave, go back to Africa, and nigger. They say the same three things. Like they're really supposed to bother me. Nope. Not bother me at all. Thank you, Yolanda. Oh, you're welcome. 3 in the chat and 11. Yeah, they popping in and out. Like I said, whoever pops in and out, that's fine. It's the weekend. Tony, yo man, says, I want to go to Africa. Shit, Tony, I want to go to Africa too. I want to go to South Africa, baby. Hey, troll, come on back in here and get us a ticket. Hell yeah, I want to go myself, make mine South Africa. Okay? I wish I was from South Africa, baby. You know? And if they want to go back for, I don't know why they think them calling you a nigga is supposed to affect you. It's supposed to bother you. You know, man, black people use that term, like that word is like so freely. What's up, my nigga? What's up, nig? Like they act like it's gonna really hurt you. Like they're really doing something. Like you gotta come better than that. It says they don't have nobody to love them. You know what? Ever, you're right. They're also miserable too. I realize trolls are even if they're kids or adults, especially if they're adults, there are some miserable adults and they need to seek some type of help. Really. That's the way I see it. Michelle, hey. Welcome to the chat. It says, are they talking about you and your work plantation? You're right. They do that too. I've heard. I forgot about that one. But you guys just now joining, I went to Pizza Hut and I got chicken Alfredo and I got, wait, about to fall. I got some cheesy breadsticks from Pizza Hut. That's what I got. It's not the best, but it's what it is. Hey, I'll roll with it. But that's what I'm eating on. And then just enjoying the trolls. The trolls coming in here just on fire. And I told the people that I mod, let them shine on in. Michelle, it says, yum, I made, okay, what did you make? I made chicken Alfredo the other night. Yes, I love chicken Alfredo and shrimp Alfredo, Michelle. And it says, Evelyn, it said, looks yummy. Yes, it is. I want to go to Jamaica. I want to go to Jamaica too. It says, Eveline, it says, you're gorgeous. Oh, I appreciate the compliment. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But, so what I was telling everybody in the chat, anybody that's here, when I'm done eating, I'm getting full. When I'm done eating my food, we're going to go inside of the truck stop, y'all. I already talked to the manager. I wanted to make sure. He said yes. He said, I'll even take pictures. Whatever you want to do, come on back and see me. Get in and out of the trucks, because they got model trucks inside of this truck stop. Some of the truck drivers that are in here, they'll know where I'm at. But like, and then people that have traveled this way, they'll know where I'm at. But I just wanted to take some people that has never been in a truck stop before. I want to take you in. This is not the world's largest truck stop. The world's largest truck stop is in Iowa. But I just want you guys to see this truck stop. So when I was in there ordering my food, I seen one of the managers and I was like, hey, can I take pictures or record in here? He was like, hell yeah, come on. Free advertisement for us. It says, can I have the rest when you're done? I'm kind of hungry, please. Yes, you can. I promise I don't have no cooties or nothing like that. I didn't drool over, but if you want and it's there, hey, go for it. Matter of fact, you know what? We can just go and get you another one, a fresh one. How about that? I'll eat off some of it later. One thing about pasta gets you full. You eat pasta, baby. And then I messed up and got the bread with it, the breadsticks. And that should have been a little bit more burnt. See that? They didn't burn it. So what everybody got going on? It says, my island is 22 miles long, so I have fun trucking across it. Okay. So you're a truck driver too. Manix, you're a truck driver. Where are you from? I appreciate you joining the chat. If you're still here, you get to see one of our truck stops. I wonder where he's from. Ooh, y'all, I'm getting full. Pasta ain't no joke. All these carbs. Woo. This where you pick up weight. Eat this stuff every day, baby. Woo-hoo. And they put a lot of pasta in there. Look, and didn't even put a whole bunch of chicken up in there. It says, Islands of Man, there's only like 5 to 10 truck drivers here. Oh, really? And so you're one of them, huh? Do you guys have any female truck drivers? I'm curious. Okay, I can't eat no more. I got full with that there. Y'all can see I ate most of it, you guys. Look. So I'll save this for later. I can microwave it and eat it later. Nope. So y'all don't have any female truck drivers, huh? And can I ask why not? I'm just being nosy. Why no female truck drivers? Huh? It's supposed to be iced tea. It is. It tastes like, ugh. It says nope. I'm trying to figure out why. So you guys ready to come along with me inside the truck stop? It says because they're not allowed to. No offense. Oh, wait. Hold up. Okay, I know you said no offense. Why? Okay. Why women are not allowed to drive a truck where you're from? It says because they're not allowed. No offense. It's not offensive, but dang. That's kind of a cold blow right there. So y'all don't have no women firefighters? Oh, you have no idea. Huh. Wow. Do you have any women firefighters? I'm curious. It's like that in some places. It's just how it's set up. Oh, I'm so full. I'm still eating, but I like these breadsticks. Cheesy breadsticks. Yep. He said the old people on the island are naturalists and old school. Okay. I saw a woman firefighter. Tony, yo, man, I was talking about where he from, wherever he from, wherever this gentleman's from. He said that there's no women truck drivers, and I was trying to figure out why. He said he have no idea though. There's when I was in Georgia, there's women firefighters. Yep, there is. Yo, let me tell you a little, it's not necessarily a story, but y'all tell me, was I wrong? So anyhow, there's a content creator I have been following. What is this saying? Everyone, it says, Yolanda, sometime the trolls would say, do you love eating chicken and watermelon? That is so old. Oh yeah, that, and I tell them, man, hell yeah, I love eating chicken and watermelon. Matter of fact, me and Tony did that collab. We had chicken and we had watermelon. And the funny part is, a lot of the trolls actually love the chicken and watermelon more than we do. I'm gonna keep it real. Yes, sir. So, I'm finna turn the camera back around so y'all can see some of the drivers coming in and out, but I'm finna share a story with you guys before I go inside. So, let me tell y'all, so I follow a lot of people, right? So this, now you guys tell me, did I do anything wrong or not? So make a very long story very, very short. So this content creator, I'm not going to tell you if it's a he or a she, but I follow them. But let's put it like this. I ain't going to tell you what they do because you might try to figure it out. And I don't want you to figure out who I'm talking about. So, I went on their page and I commented. And the comment that I put on their page was, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. Keep doing it. Keep on grinding, yada, yada. And I also had noticed this content creator had lost some weight. And I was so happy. I was like, oh snap. You lost weight. Congratulations, whatever. Keep on grinding. The content creator family member came at me and said, hey, why are you talking about their weight? Some people are self-conscious, blah, 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 and so on. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, I didn't know I was talking about them like that in that nature. I was just, complimenting them that I had noticed, the significant amount of weight that they had lost. Like, congratulations, keep it up. Was I wrong by saying that, or is that something you're not supposed to say when you notice somebody losing weight? I'm just curious. Can somebody help me there? So I just deleted my comment and kept it moving. I didn't think I was offensive. I was actually congratulating them, saying, wow, letting them know that I recognize and notice that you've dropped weight. Like, what was the problem? But obviously, it says you're not wrong. Obviously, they took offense to it. And I wasn't trying to offend nobody. Yeah. I must have came on too early. I started to wait till late because I thought I appreciate the people that was here, but I thought a lot of people would be in the chat tonight by it being Friday. I'm wondering if a lot of people are still at work. But I felt so bad because I wasn't talking about the person or nothing. I was just saying, hey, congratulations, way to go. Tony, your man, said, I would not worry about it. Right along with Dan. Yo, what's up? What's up, Dan? I see that little message, and I know you're getting ready for your you're getting ready to go on vacation. And then we're gonna have to do that collab when I figure out how to get you up here. Hold on, let me see if I can do something. If it'll let you. Huh. I was trying to see if it allowed me to let you join. So what I'm gonna have to try to do, Dan, is I'm gonna figure out how we can do it. I think I have to throw out a link. Like now that I'm live, you should be able to come up on the platform and go live with me. But it's not allowing me. I don't want to push the wrong button. So I'm gonna figure out how to do that. Because I'm still new at this live. And the same way with you. When I come in your live, you're supposed to be able to hit a button or drop a link so I can come up on the platform with you. It says, Tony, it's time for another beer. Oh, you finna get another. So then, when you come back on vacation, riding along with Dan, when you come back, I will figure it out by then. So when you go live and I pop in, I can tell you what to do. Or if I'm live, you can pop in and tell me what to do. Vice versa. Uh-oh. You see what I'm saying, Dan? Riding along with Dan? Yeah. What's so funny with Edward? It says, Tony, oh, he's talking about it's time for another beer, huh? You guys, I'm getting it together. We're going to get ready and walk inside. It says, I'm drinking whiskey right now. It says, Tony, your nachos with fire. Oh, your nachos was fire. So Dan, are you still in the chat, or did you leave yet? I was trying to see if Dan was still in the chat. Dan, if you're still here when you come back from vacation, we will figure out how to link up so we can do that collab. I'll have it ready by the time you come back. I'll know what to do. Dan must have popped in and popped out. He about to go on vacation. Kick his feet up, him and his wife, his son, I think his mother-in-law or his mom, they all going on vacation. That's what time it is. Vacation time. Oh, this tea is so nasty. It says hope you're good. Where are you? Come on, Dan, you know the trucker rule. Come on now. I'm at a truck stop, Dan. I'm making my way towards the south right now, / Midwest, looping around and coming back up. That's what I'm doing right now, Dan. And right now I'm just going live, just talking and seeing who would come in. It's a Friday. I'm just burning some time. I don't have nothing to do right now. I'll be here for a few minutes until I get ready to take off riding along with Dan, until I get ready to leave. I'll be here probably another hour at least, and then I'm gonna head on out. I mainly stopped to get me something to eat because this truck stop, they have chicken Alfredo, and I always stop and get their chicken Alfredo. So, but then I hope you have a wonderful vacation. Gone all that time. Everybody gonna miss you. And I hope you still put out a little content to show off your vacation, where you at and how much fun you're having. And I really hope you and the wife have a grand old time. You and your beautiful wife and your son. Be safe. We got to connect to go live. Yes, Dan. We will connect and we will go live. When you come back from vacation, I have it all figured out. Okay, Dan? And I'll know what to do, and I'll link up with you, and then we'll go live together. Bam, and there you go. And it will happen when you come back. I'll start working on that and trying to figure it out. I'll get with my daughter. She's the computer expert, and she'll show me and tell me how to do it and what to do and how to connect. And that's what I'll do, and then we'll go live together. I mean, I'll collab going live. So yeah. Alrighty, you guys, you ready to go inside? So let me get on my shoes. Let me grab my phone, and y'all can take a walk with me inside. Hold on a minute. Just watch the scenery. Hold on. Hold on, we're going inside. Are you guys at least have a classroom full of people coming with me now. It says, I'm no computer whiz. We will get it done. I'm no computer whiz myself, Dan, but we're going to get it together somehow. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to get with my daughter. She's the computer whiz. Both of them is. But hold on, y'all. I got to get the phone up because we're going inside. And I want y'all to see. Hold on. Yep. Okay, y'all, walk with me. Talk with me. And no, I don't have on the correct shoes. But that's okay because I'm not working. There's the old thing is they don't like to see truckers with flip-flops. So we're heading inside. Hold on a minute. It's going to be a little bit loud until I get inside, guys. So I want y'all to see this one truck stop. Well, now some of y'all gonna see where I'm at for right now until I get ready to leave. Woo, it's windy. So I'm headed inside there. This truck stop is under construction, but when you get inside, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna let you guys see when we get inside. Walk with me. Walk with me. Look, walk. Follow the yellow brick road. Now, okay. So they're under construction. This is finna be massive. Any truck drivers in know what time it is. Hold on, we finna get inside. If y'all see me hold the phone down, I be trying not to record people because some people got a problem when you record them. But we walk into the front door. I want you guys to see. See? They lined up. They lined up like Matchbox toys. And it's not even full yet, this truck stop. Hold on, we're going inside. Oh boy, it's hot. I appreciate everybody that's taking the time to join in. I really do. There's people popping in and out. I wish I could have a good group of people when I go inside. So y'all can see. And here we go. In we go. Whoever's here, you'll get to see. Woo. baby, it feels good inside. Oh, boy. So we are inside. I'm just going to show y'all some things. So if you need a haircut, there you go at the truck stop. Upstairs, you can get your hair cut. When you come inside, I'm going to show you some things. For all you truckers don't know, these are chains. Chains, chains, chains. You see that? See those chains? These go on your tires. When you're in states that have a lot of snow, see all those chains? It's a whole bunch of them. I'm going to show y'all a lot of stuff in here. So go get your friends, go get your buddies. Chains, this is the price of the chains. You see, it's hard to explain how it goes, but there's some of the price in case you guys are wanting to buy them. They start at $259.99 or $239 if you want some. There they go right there. See them prices? That's just for, I think, this bag. I don't know. So here we go. Are you guys ready? Let's pop and rock. Any of you guys need sunglasses? I'm gonna give you guys a tour and let you guys see what's going on. But you can just get anything out of here for your truck, from Bluetooth. They got everything for us. You want Bluetooth? There you go. Anything that you want to get is right there for you. I'm gonna go through these, some little mini refrigerators. It's all this good stuff. Some of the prices, like that one right there, that cooler is $840. Can you believe that? $840. There you go. And that's just for that cooler right there. So, they got a smaller mini one too for like $183. But I'm just gonna walk you guys through and show you some of the stuff and some of the prices. So if you want a Bluetooth, truckers Bluetooth, for all you people that are not truckers, these are some of the prices they can start. Not bad prices. Inside the truck stop, there's some, some. They got all different prices. There's some right there, some right there. And the prices just varies on which one you want. See those prices right there? So then if you want, some truckers need Garmin GPSs. See the price? That's a GPS. That's a good price. See this price right here? Look at this price. Crazy, ain't it? That just shows you guys, get a little bit of what we be paying for stuff out here. It's so much stuff that I can show you guys up in here, and I'm just gonna give you a glimpse. Like I said, they're under construction. You can see that. This is one of the trucks. Look at Limelight. Peep it. I guess you guys are seeing, this is a Peterbilt. I think it's a 379. Yeah, I think it's custom. Check it out. I think you guys have seen one of my videos where I had those lights. A lot of truckers are starting to get those lights. Everything on this truck they sell up in this truck stop. See the eyes chromed out. And you know, I don't really know who this Peterbilt belonged to. If it belonged to the truck stop or it's just some driver. I don't even know if you can see up inside of that bad boy. Got lights. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. That's the name of it. It's lit up like a Christmas tree. And this driver, whoever owns this truck, they had it custom made. Hello? Said that's a lot. It says, okay. I see you, said Carter. Welcome to the chat. We're just inside the truck stop and I'm walking around showing them some stuff. I appreciate the few people that's here. This is a custom truck. And the name of this truck is Limelight. See that? They even had their fifth wheel custom painted green. Show you guys some more stuff here. So if you own your truck and you are an operator and I'm trying not to record people, and you want to buy anything, this right here, this is a deer guard. See them bad boys right there? That's a deer guard. So you put those on your truck. Y'all seen that on a couple of them. All these are chrome. Got a lot of stuff, y'all. We'll just walk with me. I'll show you some things. If you own an op, A lot of them put all of these on their wheels, little stuff like this on your wheels when they custom. Oh, Chrissy is in. Hey, Chrissy. Welcome. I'm not reading a lot of the chat, you guys, because I'm trying to walk through and show you guys some of the stuff at the truck stop. So look at up the pictures up there. I'm going to go over here. This is how a truck stop look in case anybody haven't been in. I'm going to walk through for a minute and then I'm going to head back to the truck. But I'm glad everybody that's here, welcome, welcome. It says, I think this is what some police cars wear. They're like the guard thingy. I don't know about that. So some drivers that have custom trucks, you see all these steering wheels here, right here, they have these put on. But look at the top. Look at the pictures. See the pictures? Pretty cool. You checking it out? They got pictures of different truck drivers. Hold on. This is a trucker life. This is what we do. We walk around in a doggone truck stop all day. I'm gonna try to show you some of these pictures. These are pictures on the wall of different trucks that they had. So yeah, it's just like a Walmart, but the only difference is it's a truck. It's a Walmart for trucks. You see what I'm saying? And this is all we do. Anything you need for your trucks, from carpet, horns, bumpers, it's all here. Anything you need for your truck. Any of the truckers that's in the chat, they already know. I'm finna show you. These are pipes you see on the Peterbilt. These are custom. These are what they ship their gears with. All the truckers know what these are. Let me go over here, you guys. I'm gonna take you through a walk and let you see some stuff. Y'all finna find out now. But this is, let me go over here to the front of this truck. Hold on, y'all. It says, Refuse Trucker, hello, of Rocky Hills. How you doing? Welcome aboard. Glad you was able to join the chat. Who else we got? It said, hey, I have a question. Where are you again? I never said where I was in the first place. I said I was at the truck stop, and I said you guys welcome aboard. So these are lights. A lot of trucks have them custom. They put up on their trucks. They're just showing you how they look lit up. And this is, I don't know if a driver actually owned this truck and he allowed a truck stop to bring it, but I'm going to show you inside of this truck here. This is a Kenworth. A KW, baby. I'm not quite sure what year it is. It looks like, it's hard to say. I say, looking at it with the pipes, it would kind of remind me of a Peterbilt. Now, I know my trucks, but I'm thinking, it's got a studio sleeper. I say, come on, somebody help me. It's got to be Refuge. Come on, Rocky Hill Mountain. What year you think this truck is? Somebody help me out. I say it's probably 10 years old. Let me see. Let me get inside. Let's go inside. Let's take a sneak peek. Okay, here we go. Refuge Truckers, right? It said, hey, Yolanda. It said, I have a question. Refuge Trucking of Rocky Hills. Do you think you know what year this truck is? Oh, I'm finna step up in here, y'all. Oh, boy. Elite. Check it out. Let me get up in here. Hold on, y'all. Man, this truck is deep. Okay. They got it all. I can't tell if that's a 13. These are splitters. This is what trucks used to be. We used to shift gears. And there's a clutch right there. KW. This is how it was before they made a lot of the trucks the way they are. No, this truck is old that I'm inside. This is an old truck. Oh, hold on. Yeah. It's small. But it has a sunroof. But I wanted you guys to see that. Everybody, welcome to the chat. I'm sorry I'm not reading a lot of them. It says, where are you again? Oh, I'm at the truck stop. But like I say, it's a KW. You can see it on the pedal. This is a where you shift gears and you know, do and you drive. I guess it looked like it had a CB or something up in here. Oh yeah, that's where the CB would go up there. This is an old school truck. Oh, but I had to show you guys that. Hold on, y'all. Again, I appreciate even everybody that's bouncing in and out of the chat. I appreciate you guys being here. I really do. So we're gonna get out. And you guys got to see inside. This is an old school KW. Like I said, see? Yeah. You guys got to see it. Close the door back on it. But that's it. It's a KW there. Old school. So we're going to walk through the truck stop a little bit more and then we're going to head back to the truck. And it looked like they had some custom lights put on there. Yeah, it's a nice truck, Tony, yo, man. Yeah. It's nice. But this is what we do at the truck stop. We don't have nothing to do. And it's connected to a trailer. It's got chrome on there. This is all their storage. This somebody's truck that he let them. And then this is the trailer it's connected to. See the trailer? It's a long haul trailer. This truck is connected to it. As you can see the fifth wheel? Well, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So, it's a lot of stuff at the truck stop you can find. I wanted to give you guys a tour. Chrissy, I wouldn't have guessed 10 years look great. See, Chrissy, I don't know if it's 10 years. I was just estimating when I got inside. To be honest, it looks like it's older than 10 years. I used to drive a Kenworth in an old school Peak. So we're going to walk through the truck stop for a minute, you guys, and I haven't even been on here an hour yet. Wow, I thought I'd been on here longer than that. So, if anybody, hello. Okay. So if anybody collect trucks, have little boys, if anybody have little sons, even daughters, hey, buy them a truck. Here you go. There you go. You can buy them all different types. This is some of the prices for a truck. All the prices vary from truck to truck, you know, depending on what you want. So let's take a walk through. You're right. That truck could have been 20 years old. But these are mattresses. A lot of people buy their own mattress. And I'm not going to tell you the price because you're not going to believe me. But they are not cheap. Okay, so here's some of the prices starting right here. You can see for just a single one, see the price. And that's just for this one mattress. Remind you, that's just for that. You got different pillows because everybody wants something different, you know. And then here we go, you guys. Let's go upstairs. For you guys that have never been to a truck stop before, up the stairs we go. So a lot of drivers like massages. So you can come right here. See these chairs? These are massage chairs. You get in them, and they'll give you a massage. Well, no, not these ones. I'm sorry, my bad. These are the ones that are custom for their trucks, that they want in their trucks. But there are some that's massage. You sit in them and you put the money in there. But this is how the truck look inside. This is a nice size truck stop. And then we just be so bored sometimes. Well, I do. I'm gonna speak for myself. Walk through the truck stop, and I don't need nothing in here. Just be walking. And I'm gonna take you through the whole truck stop. And like for like work boots, steel toe. Oh, there's the haircut place. Purses for the ladies. If you want a haircut. If you need a cowboy hat, they got them right here. Belts. They got everything for us. Basically, if you run out, maybe showers down there. That's where you can get a haircut at. Right there. And this is just giving you a ballpark. You can shop here for kids. Here's another restroom. Clothes. If you run out of pajamas, look, you can even come in here and buy pajamas. Like, if you say, oh my gosh, my pajamas are messed up, guess what? Pajamas, there you go. If you need house shoes. This truck stop makes sure they have everything now. I love these pajamas. Is this books? Yes. I love those. Pretty cool. Look like that's a bookshelf. Yes, it is. Check it out. A bookshelf. Bookshelf pajamas. Pretty cool. Again, more trucks. And then this is a kiddie section. For a lot of people that travel, they stop at these truck stops and they have all of this stuff here for their kids. Like you can come in, like if you got a kid car that's restless, you can stop in this truck stop and buy them whatever you want, whatever they want, all the little knickknacks. Yeah, for girls and boys. You see? Again, welcome to the chat, everybody. They got, even if you're into knives, they got it. Here you go. You got to be 18 to purchase any of these. You must show ID. So why somebody would want to buy swords and knives on the, I don't know, but here they go. They are behind lock and key. Why you want to buy a hatchet? Why you want to buy some of this? I have no idea, but they selling it. You can also buy comforters. Bam. But look who's on the comforter. I don't think I want Chucky, Freddy Krueger, Edward Scissorhand. I don't think I want them, look, on my comforters. I don't know about y'all, but I don't. Okay? It says your screen is kind of blurry. Is it? Is it still blurry now? Can you see pretty good? I'm sorry. I don't know why it's blurry. Is it bad that you can't see, or can you see pretty good? Is my screen better? Chrissy. I don't either. What you mean by that, Chrissy? Oh, was somebody asking a question or something? I hope my screen is still not blurry. And these are pretty cool books. If I doubt if my name or anybody name up there certain names, is that your screen is still blurry. Is it blurry that bad that you can't see anything? I don't know why it's blurry, because if I go out, it's gonna mess the whole chat up. I would have to start all over. So let me see. Maybe it's where I'm at. I don't know why it's blurry. So maybe it's because I'm inside. But they also have a restaurant in here too. Um, and this is mainly this truck stop. That's where I got my pizza at. Those are the little restaurants, a Taco Bell and a pizza. And they have a little coffee shop and more souvenirs. And the truck stop goes on and on and on. It's a nice size. Like I said, you got a restaurant. And then when you walk over here, this is where you check out at. Of course, the front door. The screen might get better when I leave out, because I ain't going to stay on there too much more long. It's Friday. I might come back on the chat later on tonight, but a lot of people is really not shining in. And of course, this is just different stuff you can buy. Like $15.99. See? I guess somebody makes this stuff. This is a whole crate of sausage. If you like sausage and you like barbecue, here you go. Hats. They got all kind of souvenirs. Whatever you need, whatever you want, they have it. They got smelly good stuff, little candles and wicks. A lot of interesting stuff here at the truck stop. There's all the little socks. Philadelphia cream cheese, Chips Ahoy's, Crush, if you want. If you're into collecting socks, there they are. See? Right there, t-shirts. Just a lot of little stuff here. But like I said, I just wanted to walk in here, wanted you guys to see this, and we're gonna head back to the truck. Oh, and then this is just outside. Is my screen still blurry? It says you should read the book, Sarah Plain and Tall. It's a good book. Okay, I might have to check that book out. It says, do you like drinking coffee while you're on the road? No, I can't do coffee. I do not like coffee at all. I'll do hot chocolate, but I'm not a coffee drinker. And then I just wanted to show you guys some stuff. And this is mainly it. Oh, and I'm going to show you this little souvenir wall, and I'm going to head back out. I'm not no coffee person, Edward. There's a few people shining in. I wonder if people are still like at work or what. I think this is so cool. All these little dillies. Look at this. Is my screen, Edward or somebody? Is my screen ain't blurry anymore? Okay, that's what I was just gonna say. Is my screen still blurry? I think it was where I was at. But do you see all of these things here? Like they have some trucker ones. Where are they at? But you can buy these. I mean, these are like little. They got trucker ones. So yeah. So we're gonna head on. We're gonna walk back, you guys. Walk with me. Walk with me. 3 people in the chat, 15 likes. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a slow night. Well, I appreciate the people that's here. I keep getting people pop in and out. I'm not having a good crowd right now. I don't know why. If it's just people because it's Friday, or other people's in chat. So I tried to check early. Tony, what's for dinner tonight? I tried to check early to make sure nobody else was that nobody else was live. And then I wonder is because I'm not talking a lot and people are used to me talking. You know what I mean? So I just decided to bring y'all in along with me. That's all. But I'm gonna head back to the truck. I'll talk a few minutes. And if more than 3 or 4 people don't join in, I don't know if I even stay on. Because I need some people to join in, y'all. I need like 100 people, 200 people to join in, 300 people, 600. Now let me stop. Oh, I like this tie-dye shirt. Look at this here. Check out that. If you like tie-dye like I do, that's pretty cool. I love tie-dye. And like I say, so anybody, you guys going out tonight? You doing anything? Everybody staying at home? I know Edwin and Tony Yeoman said, Chrissy, she's still here. That's cool. Said that see, and I see there's another thing I think why a lot of people probably not in my chat too is I started early. I normally do mines, what, about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night or something like that. And people come in, but I said I wanted to switch it up and do a different time because people were saying try a different time and see if you'll draw a different crowd. It says, Edward, some cheesy rice and sausage. It says you have a bad signal. Oh yeah, my signal is probably because I'm in here. So I'm coming out now. Remember 2 streams ago someone called you a oh I don't yeah. Tony, okay, bro. Yeah, I mean it's what it is. People get like that. They'll call you names. Like I said, names don't cramp my style. Doesn't bother me at all. Not at all. You know, it's what it is. Is my signal getting any better? Somebody said my signal was not that good. Is it getting any better? Okay, y'all. So we got that done. And you guys got to see, for those that have never been at a truck stop, you got to see inside of a truck stop. Is my signal getting better? Chrissy said, yes, it's better. I think that's because I was inside. Ooh, it's hot in this bitch. Ooh, excuse my French, y'all. I'm sorry, my bad. It is hot. I think my signal was going bad because I was inside of the truck stop. And it's like a tunnel. You know how they be closed in? So I think that's what my signal was. Woo, baby, it is smoking out here. So I'm headed back to the truck and we'll talk a few minutes and I'll see if more people join in. If not, I'll close it down and I might come back in later. And if not, I'll come in tomorrow, but I'll try to do my night session where I come in like 9:30 and 10. Because at this time of the day, there's nobody really into the lives. Because I went in a couple of people's lives earlier before I went live just to see. And it wasn't even nobody, like this one girl, there'd normally be like 500, 600, 700 people in her live. And it was not at all. She had like 50 some people in there. And there normally be tons and tons of people in her live. And that's so I figured, well, I can go live. A lot of people might be in there, but nope. Not at all. So Let me flip it. Hold on. Oh, okay, y'all. I'm back. So I'm heading on back to the truck. We can still chit chat. I got the camera all over my bag. Um, and this truck stop is still big. It's a lot of stuff way over there, but I don't feel like walking over there because it's too hot. That's another part of the truck stop. That's a section over there where you can get your truck fixed, and so on and so on. So yeah, I'm here. I see ya. I'll get in the truck, we'll chit chat, we'll talk a little bit. And once we talk, like I said, I'll see who will all shine back in. And then depending on who all shines back in, depending on who all comes back in, if I get a few more people, that's fine. And then if not, guess what? I'm not gonna stay on. Some people say you still should stay on even if you don't have a lot of people in there in your chat. I mean, I don't know how true it is, but we'll see. Uh-oh. Okay. Are you guys there? Okay, now. I'll be back on stream in a bit. All right. If you want to come back later, that's fine. I should be here. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see how this goes for a few more minutes, and I'll probably shine off because I'm not getting a good ground. I got people popping in and out, but I'm not having a steady stream of people. So we'll see how it goes. So what's going on with you, Chrissy, today? What you got planned for this weekend? Got anything going down? Huh? And before you had came in, Chrissy, I had I still got some left. I had Pizza Hut chicken Alfredo and some cheesy breadsticks from that restaurant that I showed you, and I had some iced tea that is not that good. It says stay on and get them watch out. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay on. Exodus 189. Why the fuck you online? Because the fuck I want to be online. Why the fuck you on my channel asking me that? Simple as that. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Some people, like, I know mental illness is real deep, but that's like on a whole nother level like that. You just, like, why the fuck you online? Like, okay. So I take it that person is just taking a couple of days off to rest. I know that's right, Chrissy. How was the food? It was delicious. I got kind of full. If you can see, I still got a good amount left. They didn't put a lot of chicken in there, and I still have some of my breadsticks. So if I get hungry later, there's something that I can snack on later on. And that's what I got. And I still got some breadsticks left. Yep. See my breadsticks. It's not the best, but it was a meal. It ain't like Edward doing. Edward over there cooking some collard greens. He said, what you said was some collard greens and something else. I ain't had no meal like that. I wish I could. But that's all I'm doing, and then I'm gonna turn the TV on. Or I might roll out. It just depending on how I feel. Right now I'm just gonna stay here. Long as there's people in, and like I always tell you guys, if you don't want to stay, you don't have to stay. That's understandable. You know, if you got stuff to do, you want to go to the grocery store, you going to the movies, you know, you going out to the nightclub. Hey, whatever you got going on, you going to Walmart, you going over your baby daddy's house, your baby mama house, your grandma, your grandpa. You could be, I don't know, you might be going to visit somebody in jail. Who knows? Whatever you got popping off, do your thing. Do your thing. I'm just going to sit here and chit chat. And, you know, I've seen people do lives like mine. There was a girl, like, I popped in her live, and there was like 2 people there. And then the other person left, and I was just there. And she says, hi, welcome to the chat. She said, I've been here 4 hours. She said, So far, I've had 20-some people. She said, I'm going to get that watch. I'm just going to sit here. She said, I don't have nothing to do. So long as people keep popping in, I'm going, you know, a lot of people do that with those live streams because Bow 14, my girl, I pops in her screen at nighttime. And I guess you can get that watch time hours however you can get it. Let me see here. So, all right, and it says, the dude Exodus always in my chat talking crazy. Oh, really? Just to pop in, Tony, yo, man, to be saying some wild stuff? Okay, Edwin, it says, greens and smoked neck bones and yellow squash with 2 motherfucking sereno peppers. That's what time it is, okay? You doing your thing and 2 motherfucking peppers, huh? 2 pepper steppers, I hear you. What time the food gonna be ready? What time should we be there, Edwin? You got a good meal there, man. Make sure you make me a plate. For real. That sounds good. So did you guys enjoy that little truck stop tour? I mean, it was so-so, but I mean, y'all, for people that has never been in a truck stop, you were able to go in the truck stop. You might not have been in there physically. You could say, Yolanda took me. See, that's why I don't put my hair up. It's too heavy. It will not stay up. It gets heavy and it falls down. Y'all can say, Yolanda took me in the truck stop, on the truck stop tour. And she took me to a truck stop, and I was able to see what it was about. You guys can really say you went inside a truck stop. I mean, you know, that's all I'm saying. Yep. That's what you can say. And I'll take you guys on another tour one day. I always wanted to take you on a tour, but some of them be having different guidelines and stuff. And then some of them be playing all that music. A lot of people say, oh, you won't get copyrighted yet because you're not monetized, but man, I just be like, forget it. I be like, forget it. So yeah. But like I say, I'm just going to sit here. And you know what? I'm not going to go silent like some of the people. But since I ain't got nothing to do, and it's Friday right now, and it's still early, because it's just 8 o'clock where I'm at. Some people it's 9. Some people they behind West Coast, East Coast. And even if all y'all leave, I'm just going to still let it play. Because even when all y'all leave, guess what? You know what that lady said? She said when 4 or 5 people leave, 4 or 5 more pop in. And she said before you know it, even though it might not seem like it, she said what you'll end up having, you know, 100 people, a couple of 100 people and not even knowing it. Michelle, it's 9 here. I'm in Georgia. Okay, yeah, you're on Eastern time zone. Edwin, you're 8:05. You are on Central. And I'm quite sure there's people on the West Coast, you know, Pacific Standard, you know, all different times. Yeah. So again, it's still early because for you all that come in my chat on a regular with me and rock with me, you know I normally don't start my chat, I guess about, what time? I guess about 10, because by the time we be ending the chat, Tony Yo Man be about to start his video, and he normally starts about 11:30, and we normally be on my chat about an hour, a couple hours. So I guess I normally start 9, 10. Yeah, I normally start about 9. So I'm real early tonight. So if I stayed another hour, that means I possibly can get a whole bunch of more people that come in, and that would be all good with me. I started to get a book out there and read you guys a story, but I'm like, nah, because they only had kids book in there. I wish I had my book with me. I would read some chapters. It's a book called Sister Soldier. If whoever liked my avid readers in here, it's a book called Sister Soldier. It's an older book, but it's really good, and it's called The Coldest Winter Ever. Google it. You can order it on Amazon. And if you like to read, check the sister out. She got a lot of good books that she put out, but that's just one of my favorite of hers. And check it out. Like I said, if I had that book on the truck with me, but it's at home, I would read something. I read some of the chapters out of it. And that book it's a nice book. It's really nice. It really is. I like it. I mean, it tells an interesting story about a young girl and some stuff like that. And I mean, it's really cool. I don't know what's the latest book you all have read lately, but that was one of the latest ones I read, Michelle. It says, I wrote it down. I'm going to check it out. Yeah, check out a lot of her books. Her name is Sister, Sista, Soulja, Soulga, Sister Soulja. And if you Google her or pull her up, she got a lot of good books that you might like. That's if you like to read. A lot of people don't read, but then you can pull her up on the phone and you can listen to her as you're driving somewhere or you're going down, on a road trip, on a plane, on a bus, whatever. And you can just put earplugs in and you can let it autoplay. That's what I'm trying to say. Let it autoplay. Like a lot of people listen to the Bible, and every day I ran into a driver at our hub, and he said he got through the Bible while he was going down the road. He had on his earplugs, and he got the auto book, and it just let it go. Like Malcolm X books, a lot of those books. And there's another book that's interesting too. It's a book called Passing, P-A-S-S-I-N-G, and it is by Netler. Oh, I can't remember the lady's name, but y'all could Google it. That is a book. It is very interesting, and I'm not racist, but hear me out. It's a book, and I'm not going to tell you, but I tell you, if you read this book, you're going to get off into it. This book is about back in the day. For you guys don't know, we're going to go and take it there because I got biracial mixture. Even Tony, his wife is biracial. It's all through all of our family. We got a little something in there. I don't believe nobody is pure nothing. That's just me. But hey, so what I'm trying to say, this book is about a black lady back in the day that she was able to pass as a Caucasian. And she ended up marrying a Caucasian who did not like people of color. And they had kids and everything. And her friends that knew who she really was when she went to visit them in Chicago, oh, that book is juicy. And they were saying to her, well, what do you think he's going to do if he ever find out? And it was so funny that they would go around the house talking about it. You would just have to see the book. That book is very, very interesting. Because, back then, a lot of, females were able to pass. That's why they called it passing. In other words, she was able to pass as a Caucasian. Wasn't that a movie? I heard they have a movie, but I have not seen the movie. But I'm talking about the book form. So you might have seen the movie if it's out there. I have not seen the movie. I guess there might be one, but I'm talking about the book. The book, and it's just like if they make a movie, Michelle, the book is going to be different from the movie, But if there's a movie out there, watch the movie. It might even be better, but I like the book. So, Michelle, you might have seen it. It says, I pass as a Mexican. Yes, you can, Tony. Tony is he's not joking with y'all, but he can pass as a Mexican. Yeah. Or a Cuban. A Mexican or a Cuban. Chrissy, it sounds so familiar. You might have seen it, Chrissy. I'm not sure. If you Google it, you might have. Some people have seen it. Some haven't. It says, hi, I'm back, Yolanda. Okay. Say, y'all come back. I'm glad you're back. Welcome back to the chat. It says, yeah, that movie is on Netflix. Okay, I'm going to have to check the movie out then, Michelle. Seen what? We were talking about a book. Her name is Lazaro, the lady that wrote the book. It's a book called Passing. It's about a lady of color years ago. It's called Passing. Yes, Michelle. And who wrote the book, Michelle? Do you know offhand? Isn't her Lazaro or something like that? Damn, my hair is, I just can't do it. It's too damn heavy. Woo! Giving me a headache. That's why I can't put my hair up. This shit is so heavy. The lady that wrote the book is Nancy. I've never read it though. Yeah, if you get a chance, read it. If you like to read books, there's a lot of interesting books out there. I mean, I try to read every now and then. We got all this social media. A lot of people is not even reading books and stuff anymore. You ask a person, when was the last time you read a book, or what book have you read, and they haven't read a book. That's how long it's been. You know what I'm saying? So, there's a few books that I can name. There you go. You said it, Michelle. Nilla, you guys see that? Nilla Larson, that's who it is. You're absolutely right. She's the one that wrote the book. and it was on New York's best-selling. That book is awesome. Just like the book we was talking about, Sister Soldier, Michelle, the coldest winter ever. I don't know if you ever read that book though. That's an older book, but it's a good book too. But I don't think they ever did it. I know they did a movie with how Stella got her groove back. That was based on a book. There's a few movies that they've made out of. Hey, you guys see that new movie? Ashley P on her channel. I seen that Eminem is dropping a new movie coming out August or something, and I would kind of like to see that. It looked pretty interesting. I didn't know about it until I seen it on Ashley's page. You guys go check Ashley P. I think it's Ashley P 3662 out over there, her YouTube channel. Her and her hubby, they be putting out some good stuff. He be rapping, spitting out the lyrics and stuff like that. You can find Ashley. She in some of my comments and stuff like that. Her name is Ashley P. P as in Paul. All lowercase. And 3662. That's at Ashley on YouTube. But she posted it up. I mean, she put a short video up to today. I seen it. No, that was yesterday. And it was about, she showed a short clip about Eminem. He's playing some character in a movie. You know, like he's played in, what was that, 8 Mile? What's that girl that passed away? He played with a few people in some movies and stuff. So, yeah. So, I'm curious to see how that's gonna, y'all won't believe it's done cooled off, but it's right now, it's 105 degrees. It is ridiculous. So, what is splat? I never heard of that. Am I pronouncing that right? Splat? Splat. Is that a book that you're talking about? Let's put in the chat some books that you guys have read lately, some good books, so we could connect on these books too. That's another good thing that we can share with each other, different books and stuff. I haven't read Malcolm X. There's a few books I haven't read that I really need to check out that I just haven't had the opportunity to, you know, with driving and stuff. I used to try to, you know, it says, is the sun still out at the lights? LOL is dark here. No, the sun is not out, but it's still light and the sun is going down. I'll flip the camera and let you see, Michelle, and then I'll flip it back. Hold on. You see how it is? It's going down a little bit, you know, but that's how it is. So, I know Mary, when she comes in the live, she said she loved watching the trucks go by. You said, oh, it's completely dark where you're at. Yeah, it's not dark here is exactly where I'm at as of yet, but it'll probably be dark in the next 30 minutes or so. And that's how it is here. It says, I like James Patterson books, series Alexis Cross. Yeah, I've heard of James, yeah. But I don't think I've read any of his books. It's a lot of good books out there. A lot of good books. There's a girl, I think I'm gonna, if I still got, I got so many people I'm subscribed to. Beautiful girl, I might put her in my post if I can still find her, because it's been a minute till I've been on her page. I used to follow her. She's a avid book reader, book club, stuff like that. She'll tell you about all kind of books. My favorite book is Firefly Lane. Oh, yeah, everybody got their favorite book. Like I said, my favorite one is Sister Soldier. I love Sister Soldier. Brooklyn Born. Hey, sister. What's up? Welcome to the chat. You just missed out. We was inside the truck stop. I gave them a tour. And I ain't gonna ask you to do no replay. And that's one thing, you guys. You know, if you want to hit replay, that's fine. But let me tell you something. Some of those, have you guys ever seen somebody replay? You seen some of those replays, the hours? Now, y'all tell me an honest opinion. It says, I like the help book in the movie. Yes, Michelle. You guys tell me your honest opinion. Be honest with me, y'all. Don't lie. Say, for instance, you guys missed my chat. Just be honest. Trust me. And I did a live for 5 hours. And y'all missed it. Be honest. Would you go back and watch that full 5 hours? Come on, just say yes or no. Be honest, because I'm going to tell y'all the truth. If it was one of y'all, I'm going to keep it real. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm sorry. I am not. Now, let me stop. Forgive me. I'm sorry. That is a bit long. But you know what I would do? I would watch probably about 30 minutes of it, and that'd be that. Now, I'm getting it wrong now. If I'm rolling and I got you guys on my radio thing, and I want to just like help you out, but I gotta really, really want to help you out. I'm just gonna keep it real, and I want to listen to something getting down the road. I might listen to you, but man, that's hard, baby. That's hard. It says I would turn it on while I'm falling asleep, sis. Yeah, that's true. I've heard a lot of people say they do that. Now, I have done that. I'm not gonna lie. There is some content creators that, like, I will be honest. There's a lady. She's not in here. Her name is Tanya Marie, but she's Bold for Life. Bold Life 14. She read her, go over there and help my girl out. She has reached over 1,000 subs, and I think she's trying to get that watch time. Now, I have done, I'm not going to say all of them. I don't tell her, shh. I've done a couple of her videos like that. Let them play and just stayed in her chat, so she can get that watch time. But I ain't going to lie. I ain't done a whole bunch of, but I have dedicated some of my time. And I have done her and a few people like that. Now, you are right, Brooklyn Born. I have actually fell asleep, turn that person, go to their page and turn their videos on and let it play so they can get that watch time. And then when I wake up, I'll turn it off or what. Yeah, I have done that. But try doing that with 4 and 5 people. Your whole day is shot. It says I watched. Let me see. Let me scroll back down. Chrissy says, I watched a couple of yours I missed. I appreciate that. But now, Chrissy, be honest. I mean, you can watch it, but see, mine's is not, I'm not saying y'all go watch them now, but y'all can. But some of mine, I try, that's why I try to keep them like, Jolia Legacy, she tries to keep hers at 2 hours. A lot of people try to keep their lives at like an hour and a half and 2 hours, because I guess they figure it'll be easier for people to hit the replay. I guess. I don't know what would be the right thing to do, because I can't see nobody really. I mean, I know, sometimes if you go to your YouTube studio, you can tell when a person haven't even watched them, that they just strolled through. And I have started realizing with mine lately, a lot of people, not saying all, there's a lot of majority of people who's been coming to my page. They'll go to my post or maybe some shorts, but not really watching my live, my longer videos. And even if you go in my videos, my longer videos are not long. I think my longest video, we're not talking about lives, I'm talking about videos. My longest video is, I think, 45 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. All my videos is like 15 minutes, 30 minutes. I try not to do them long, because I figure, because I'm thinking about myself. If I do long videos, what's the odds are people watching them, sitting down watching the full video without scrolling through? I mean, y'all got to help me out. Okay, Michelle, it says, I'm going to be honest. I can't watch 5 hours. It says, I fell asleep a lot trying to watch Tony. So I just wait until the AM to watch him, because his videos don't drop until 1 a.m. Right. It says Brooklyn Born. It says that support regardless. Yeah, you're right. It says 1K Yellow Diamond. Hey, love, how are you doing, beautiful? It says, hey, how are you? I'm doing fine, sweetheart. We were just talking about different ways to support people, Edwin, oh, he's saying hi. Edward, he's saying hi. Diamond, I just subscribed to your channel. Oh, that's cool. Connect. Yeah, subscribe. If you see anybody you want to connect with, go right ahead. Yellow, it says, I do 2 hours, maybe 3, but no more than 3. Okay, now that you're here, 1K Yellow Diamond, check this out, sweetheart. Be honest. I just asked the question. If I did, even though you just said you do maybe 2 or 3, say for instance, if you followed me like real tough, it don't matter, just be honest. And if all my videos, all of my lives and all my videos were just extremely long, especially all my lives was 5 hours, are you gonna sit down there? Be honest with me. You said maybe 1 or 2. You would watch 2 or 3 hours of that live, but not the rest. It says now 3 to 4 hours is a lot. Yours are 19. See, and I agree with you, Chrissy. That's my problem that I'm working on. Okay, so I just wanted to know, was I the only one that thought this way? Because I seen a dude that had a live the other day or whatever the deal is. That bad boy was, I think it was 10 hours and something. I'm like, man, you got me messed up. I am not finna wish it. 10 hours, that's another 14 hours. That's 24 hours. It says, shit, an hour is a little bit long. No, you didn't. I love how he kept it real. Oh my gosh, Brooklyn, you need to get up out of here, man. But he keeping it real though, and I agree with him. He said, "Shit, hour." I know that's right. I love you for the honesty, and that's the way I look at it. Let me tell you something. That is why I try to keep my longer videos. Like I said, if you go, we're not talking about lives. I'll keep repeating that. We're talking about my long videos. Go look at my archive. I don't even think I have a video that's in there that's even an hour. I try to keep them short, hoping people would watch them. And so I check in my YouTube studio, and Edwin said Brooklyn facts. Yes, Chrissy LOL. Yes. But Brooklyn born, he not lying. Shit, I'm glad he said that, because I wanted to go there. That is why I try not to make mine long, even though I want you guys to support. Like now, everybody that's in here on this live, okay, now if you want to go back and rewatch it, that's helping me. But to me, if I'm already in somebody live, I'm just keeping it real. Why am I going back doing a recap and I was in there when you did the live? People say, oh, that's the support. No, I'm not going back when I was already in the live. Even if I was in the live 5, 10, 15 minutes. Do you guys agree? If you went in somebody's chat, somebody live, and you was there 30 minutes, and then they live was 4 hours, be honest, would you go back and watch that 4 hours, or you figure you gave them support for that 30 minutes? Help me out. It says, especially replays. It says, if we on and popping live, the time gonna go by quick. Yes, you're absolutely right, Brooklyn, because I have been and people live, and man, it be popping. I was in, I'm gonna go put it out there, the beautiful Lady J. If y'all won't, go and check the girl out. I don't really rock over there. I still got love for her, but beautiful Lady J. You guys Google her, go over there and check her out. She be popping on Fridays. She be popping, I think, Saturday and Sunday or whatever it is. She good people, especially for those that, do a little something, you know what I'm saying? You'll see what time it is, but she good people. So what I'm saying is, and I'm going to still give her props, even though I don't rock over there no more. I don't have nothing but love for all my sisters. I'm going to keep it real. Whether we rock together or not, I have nothing but love for people, right? So my thing is, when I would be in her live, I'm telling you, it will be, I got to give beautiful Lady J her props. Girl be having it popping over there. Everybody be interacting with each other. Every time somebody come in, everybody say, hello, hey, what's up, Vibe Crew. She have a few trolls in there now and then, but she got Mars, will handle it. I got to give it to her. I love, and I remember one time we was over there bumping with her. It was like 6 hours. And I had to roll the next morning. It was like, but she on California, so she 2 hours difference to me. And the live was so lit that everybody knew each other. We were saying hello every time they entered. Everybody greeted. She had people come up on the platform. They would be laughing, singing, talking. And when you got a lit live like Brooklyn, just talking about Brooklyn Born, heck, before you know it done flew by. But when you got a live that's like, you about to go to sleep, I'd be like, nah, I got to go. But like I say, there is some people. And then another one, Zen Within. You guys go check my girl out. Best storyteller of all time. The girl is off the chain. I don't care what nobody say. Zen, go check out Zen Within. Google her. She is hilarious. She do mukbangs in the car. She be at the restaurant. But to me, what made me, I've been rocking with Zen for so long. The thing that I love about her is her storyteller. You talking about Tony, your man, tells stories, and so does she, but they still stories on different levels. Oh my God, you talking about a girl get your full attention. She would definitely get your full attention. Let me read some of the chat. It says 1K Yellow Diamond. It says, remember, people want to be entertained. So the longer your videos are live, the longer you have to be entertainment to people. That's absolutely right, sweetheart. Brooklyn Born. It says, Lady J, my peoples. It says, they be wild, and I was the only guy and that night holding it down for sis. Yeah, I used to rock with Lady J. Like I said, it's a long story. I really don't know what happened between me and Lady J. All I know is I just figured that, you know, hey, I ain't going to go there, but we're going to leave it alone. At the end of the day, it's what it is. Like I said, I rocked with Lady J, I think, for probably about a year or so, and a lot of her people over there, I kind of made sure I tried to cut ties with a lot of them. I'm just going to keep it real. Because Chill will rock with her, Miss Danny J, Miss Stephanie, I can go on and on. You got Queen, it's so many of them that rock with her, that they were, a few of them would support me, but a lot of them wouldn't even come on my page out of respect for her, and I'm not mad at them. You know, to be honest, I kind of want them to stay over there and keep rocking with her, because I don't want nobody to say I'm trying to steal subscribers, or I'm, you know, whatever, because at the end of the day, those yo people keep rocking with her. Y'all ain't got to come rock with me. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good, because I don't want to stir up nothing, but at the end of the day, I will give her credit. I don't have no ill feelings across towards her. We just went our separate ways. Hey, when I rocked with her, she was fun. I would still shout her out. If you guys want to, go over there and rock with the beautiful Lady J. Hey, if that's your cup of tea, she do put on the show over there. And like Brooklyn Born said, he been rocking with her for a minute. He know how it is over there. And she put on some good lives. I got to give it to her. She does. She's definitely an entertainer. And see, she's an Aries like me. So that's why me and her clicked. Me and her, man, we be balling out. She be like, Auntie, what's up? And then when she get her little buzz on, I be like, oh, here she go now. She be clowning. I still love me some Lady J. I don't care what nobody say. I don't rock with her, but hey, it's what it is. It said no. It says no. What happened? Speak on it. It might have to be just a misunderstanding. You know, wait a minute. I'm gonna answer that for a minute. 1K Yellow Diamond. It says make sure before you go live or post a video, you share it out to your social media platform and engage with the people that come and post. Yeah, you know what? One Yellow Diamond. I have to remember to start posting and that I'm getting ready to go live. That's something that I'm still working on, and I'm still new at it, so I have to remember that, but thanks for that info. Somebody else had told me that before, but I forgot. So I'm supposed to post it and share it out. And if you guys want, why don't y'all share it for me? No, I'm just joking. But anyhow, so back what Brooklyn Born was saying. You know, now that you're on the topic, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go and put it out there. Should I talk about it, Brooklyn, or should I leave? I'm not trying to get no tea or get messy. Should I talk about it or should I let it go? Do y'all want to hear the scoop, what happened, what popped off, what my version, because I'm quite sure she got her version. But at the end of the day, you right, Brooklyn Born, it could have been a misunderstanding, but I'm still so confused because I discussed this with some people. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, what went wrong? Do you know how much I supported her over there? Like, I ain't even get into all that, but I don't know. It says speak on it. So, okay, let me go and break it down. I'm going to give you my version. Hope maybe one day she might get on her platform and give you her version. My version is, so what happened is, over a year or so ago, because I rock with her, I guess about a year, maybe a little over a year, like everybody do, I was bored on a Friday night, sitting there. I didn't even have a YouTube channel as of yet. I'm scrolling through, and I'm just scrolling through. So walk with me, y'all. Let me tell you the story. So I'm scrolling through. You know how when you scroll through, you went into people's live chats, you'll see whatever. And all of a sudden, I ran across hers. And I stopped, and I backed up. And I just seen all these people in there, and I was in the bushes. And I was checking them out. They was in there talking, and she was laughing and joking. There was different people in there that was chill. There was so many people that I can name that was up in there in her chat, right? I was like, oh, this is like some cool vibes. So then I didn't pop in right away. I kept watching in the bushes because, you know, you know how it is. They smoke, you know, they smokers, and I don't do that, but I just liked the vibe, right? And so I think what drew me to her is because our personality was a lot alike, and she's an Aries. So make a long story short is I kept watching her and watching her for a while. Then finally one time I popped in. And when I popped in, I said, hello, everybody in the chat. And she said, hello. You know how Lady J do. The first thing she do, what's she going to do, Brooklyn? She going to go to that profile to see, you know, who you are, what time it is. Because when I came in the chat, I seen her on that phone. I know she was checking out my profile. And at the time, like I said, I didn't have a page. I had a page, but I had like 3 or 4 members, but I didn't have any content up because I wasn't trying to start a page as of yet because I wasn't into social media. So let's skip on. I'm gonna make it a long story short. So I popped in and we just they were very welcoming. Everybody just welcomed me in. They started calling me yo. We was just hitting it off, auntie, this. And so because there was a dude named John John used to rock with her too, and I don't know what happened to John. There's a lot of people, but getting back to the story. So I came in, we started rocking, everybody started chitting chatting, we shooting the thing, shooting the bridge, and I would look for her every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. And then she would put out her videos. I would look forward to watching them, and I just got connected to her. And then, you know, you super chat, you cash app, you know, just trying to support her. I started looking at her like a part of my family, because that's how much I was rocking with her. And then you know, people would gift you, they would send you stuff. You know, I bought her a couple of items, sent it. She did a video on that. I don't know if she still got that video up. And so all of a sudden there was new people coming in the chat like 6-7 months later. And then these people didn't have pages, but I guess they was motivated by her. And so some of them people started brand new YouTube page. And she was supporting them. She was like, oh, you guys go over, check out this person. And so we were supporting, everybody's doing that. So I kept saying maybe I would start a page. That's how me and Danny connected, Miss Danny, a lot of us. So finally, of course, for you all don't know, my husband had passed away. And, you know, they was there, they were supportive. He had passed away, you know, at the time. So long story short is, I kept talking about a page and talking about a page. But it's a long story. And of course, you know, Riri, she's there. And then you got Tyson. I could just name them all because we rocked together like that. I thought was cool. So it was different people that were starting pages, and they were all supporting these people, right? So then I wanted to do a dedication to my husband. That's what made me start a page, Brooklyn Born. So I did a dedication that my first video is to my husband, saying how much I miss him. I put the video out like that. And so when I put the video out, I was shocked what it did. And so when I put the video out, I came back in her chat, and Lady J is the type of person, she keeps up with everybody because she be on social media like that, right? I was supporting her daughters, the Triple J's. I was sharing her videos, telling my family, friend, all my trucker friends, hey, go check her out, they good people, whatever. I was supporting her to the fullest, okay? Watching all her videos, went through all her old videos. I'm talking about dedication, because that's how I was rocking with her. So I'm going to tell you my side. So what happened is, other people started their page. So she started going over supporting them, her, Riri, everybody. Then I had my page out, and I did my video, and I mentioned it. Do you know none of them came to my page and support? I had my page out like 2 and 3 months. I would run into her like on Zen's page, other people's page. She was like, hey, auntie, we would speak. And I'm thinking, damn, these motherfuckers still ain't trying to support me. Now, remind you, I'm a good supporter. I was supporting all of them. I was going to their page, the Hank McCoy. I was only one being on their comment. I was on Hank's page every day, leaving him comments, showing him support. I could start naming all of them. I was on Tyson's page, supporting, sharing their videos. I was rocking with so many people on there. What's her name? Man, it's right there. It's gonna come, but I can name just about everybody there that had a page, even small content, you know, that I was rocking. Oh yes, that's what Amika, that was my girl, rocking with her. So what I'm saying is, and everybody was going to these people pages, Stinkbug, we was running into each other supporting. I was in the YouTube streets supporting to the fullest. But nobody was coming to my page. And I was like so confused. I was like, now wait a minute. And I thought in a way they was ignoring me on purpose. Then my page was steady moving slowly here and there, slowly. Nobody. Then all of a sudden on Mother's Day, I don't know what happened, but Riri, Tyson, and Lady J, they all just, 3 of them came over. And Lady J go say, Happy Mother's Day to you too. I'm thinking, damn, what the fuck? What you mean happy? Like I'm supposed to just still, like what? Like, what do you mean Happy Mother's Day to you too? How about hello, Happy Mother's Day? And then Riri came over there telling me something. I guess they watched my video. You could get that from the, it's like they was coming over to, I felt as though they was coming over to bombard me, to fuck with me, to troll on me. Yeah, I said it, excuse my friend. That shit pissed me off. I blocked all the motherfuckers. Yes, I did. I'm still mad at, how y'all ain't, it was, I had my page up 3 months. I kid you not. Hank, I can name every last one of them jokers that I supported. They knew I had my page up. And they was talking about a family member of mine that has a large page. I'm not going to tell you, it's a family member of mine. They was going over to their page, and I knew they was talking about a family member because they said big forehead motherfucker. And I'm like, you wouldn't like if nobody called you names. And she would, then I was feeling some kind of way because she was talking bad about people. And no offense, you know, what if somebody started attacking you and talking about your character and the way you are? You wouldn't like that. And I didn't think she was that type of person to talk about them, because I'm not going to talk about nobody, call them fat, ugly, big. That's just not my character. I'm quite sure you know your size, you know how you look. And when I heard her talking about a few people, I thought, man, that's not cool. I didn't know she rolled like that, because she would have a problem if somebody talked about her or her girls. Why is she talking about somebody else like that? So I started feeling a different type of way about her. And I was like, wow, I didn't know she was that, you know, to me that was like a form of bullying, because what if somebody started calling you names, you wouldn't like it. And then when she started talking about this person, I felt as though they was low-key talking about my family member. I asked them to go support my family member. I never seen none of them on their family member's page. There was no comments. I know they didn't support. They was over there seeing what my family member was doing, and they was low key. See, you got to remember, I'm older than them. I'm old school. I know a little thing or two. You can't slip. I'm originally from California, baby. I'm from Old Town. You can't slip nothing through the cracks. Just because I'm older than you, you call me auntie. Don't get it twisted, baby. I still know what time it is, okay? So, and she's from California too. But she's over there, I think, in the Compton area. But I'm from East Logan. She know, and I told her. I'm from the days of I'm not even finna go there, but, you know, that's what it is. You never know who's who. I'm from the days where, baby, you don't even know who know me like that. But that's a whole nother ball game. So, I was trying to stay cool with her. But when she started, I could be wrong, though, Brooklyn born. When I felt as though she started talking about this family member, because I'm like, who got a big forehead? There's no females that I know got a big forehead. And whoever they was talking about, apparently her and Riri, it was an inside joke. And then they start saying, side check. So I started feeling as though they were talking about me behind my back. And it was, like I said, maybe I got it wrong, but that's the way I feel. Your gut doesn't lie to you. I'm going to stick with it. That's my story, and I'm going by it. So it's a whole long story that I skipped, but that's how it started popping off. And then I still have my channel. Like I said, even before her, Tyson, and Reevy came over to my page on Mother's Day, all of them knew that I had a page. They knew, but none of them came to support me. And I'm like, okay, this is weird, because I was supporting y'all mother suckers like all get out. To this day, only a few of them had been supporting me. There's still a few of her people that vibe with her has been over here. Beyond that, I said it was time for me to part ways with her. So I just parted ways and went by my merry way. But it's a lot more to the story. That's bits and pieces to give you. Now, I don't know what her version would be, but that's my version. Do you see what I'm saying, Brooklyn born? That's my version. And I think I'll say this, the main thing that got me about her. When I heard her talking bad about someone, and no offense, I think I'm trying to say it, I'm just going to keep it real. I mean, you know, I don't talk about people, but I don't know how to say it but to say it. She wouldn't like when somebody started talking about her or her daughters. She got 3 daughters, and then she got herself. Now, how would she feel if I start, you know, attacking her and her physical appearance, if you feel what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to go there because that's not my character. She wouldn't like it if I attacked her, but yet and still somebody that I know for a fact wouldn't want their physical appearance attacked. She would joke about her own eyes. She would joke about her own weight. You could joke about it, but if somebody came at you talking to you about it, I guarantee she would have a problem. So what give you the right to talk about somebody else? Whether they got a big forehead or they, you know, whatever, I just didn't like that character about her. And for her to be talking about someone like that, it was kind of shocking, because I didn't think she was that type of person. You know what I'm saying? And that really made me feel different about her, because I'm the type of person that I don't care how big you are, how small you are. I don't care. To me, I'm going to love you regardless. As long as we rocking, we cool. I don't see your weight, or I don't see this and that, but I do see your ugliness. I do see if you're a bully. I do see if you're calling somebody names, because we're adults. I'm not that type of person. Some people can't help their weight, or they can't help the way they look, or whether they're short, tall, skinny. God made us all different. At the end of the day, what I look like as a grown-ass woman talking about you. And that's the way I felt, and that's what she was starting to do. I'm like, you got nerve to talk about somebody. If somebody attacked you or your character, you definitely would have a problem, especially if they came for you or your girls. You wouldn't like it. And I felt as though she attacked a family member, and I know she did. I could be wrong, but her and Riri was talking back and forth about, I know it was my family member. I know it for a fact. Kept saying, yeah. It was a lot of stuff that they were saying, and they was low key talking about this family member, and I knew it was my family member. And I kept asking her in the live. I said, because I call her Jay. I kept saying, Jay, who y'all talking about? She said, oh, Auntie, it ain't nobody in here. Well, of course I know it's not, but I kept asking her who. And her and Riri, her right-hand man, it was a female. They were laughing and joking because they thought it was funny. And I said to myself, these were my exact words, excuse my French. I said, these bills think I'm slow. I said, do they not realize that I know that I'm going to put it out there, that they was talking about my family member. I know they was talking about him. I almost let it slip, and I ain't gonna go there. And I felt some kind of way. And then I do have a feeling that they got my grandson's page shut down. There's a lot of stuff that I think they were just attacking, because I put my family members out for them to support. I said, hey, go check out such and such, and that's my this and that. They was like, oh wow, really? I didn't know that. That's when the hate began. That's when the hate started. When they went over there and seen that this family member was a big-time YouTuber, and I didn't have to let them know that was my family member. I just wanted them to support that family member, which I shouldn't have never done. I know better now. I got a lot of family members that's in the YouTube world, but y'all be surprised that y'all be like, damn, that's your people. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm going to keep it like that. And we stay that way for a reason. We low-key support each other. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you never know who's related to who. So you got to be very careful. I got family members out here rocking with 3+ million subs. Don't get it twisted. So I'm just saying, just because we family, we ain't got to advertise it. You know, I'm letting them do. I'm not trying to ride their coattail. And they sure ain't trying to ride mine, so I ain't got no subscribers. But at the end of the day, hey, you know, it's what it is. But I do have supporters, you know, that's been supporting me. But I don't have to let everybody know who my family members is, because some people, you know, sometimes some things is just not meant to be said. Yeah, I have a few family members that are on YouTube, and yes, you guys know them, and they are big time. Yes, we are related. Yes, we are. But just because I ain't gotta let you know that I'm related to them. You know, I mean, they doing their thing and I'm doing mine. And I love them. That's another thing. Lady J don't know who I'm related to. I bet it'll shock the shit out of her if she find out. And after she rock with one of my family members and don't even fucking know it. That's how cold it is. Y'all probably rocking with my people and don't even know it. And I just be sitting back on the scoop laughing. You know, you got to remember, I'm a truck driver, sweetheart. She even rock with some of the people that I roll with. A lot of my trucker friends that hit me up, yo, she done been all on they page. I'm like, girl, you rocking with my boy. Don't you know this? Like, it is so funny that people don't realize who you know on this YouTube world. So I'm just saying, it's just that's my story, a short version, but it's a lot more to it. Maybe I'm taking it too far. Maybe people should have said, maybe you shouldn't have took it there. I don't know, but at the end of the day, that's how I felt, and that's what it is. It says Brooklyn born. It says, sis, that's why I keep my sharing to a minimum. Yeah, because it's been situations that happen over that as well. Yes. So that's what I say. I don't like drama and I don't like conflict. That's why I kind of keep my family at a distance, because I have 2 daughters. I kind of keep them. You're not going to see my daughters. You're not going to see I'm not posting. You'll see me and my husband. I might post a couple of, like a lot of those videos, those dudes. Those are a lot of my trucker friends, just dudes that I know, because I know a lot of truck drivers. I've been out here over 20 years, you know. My page could probably blow up if I rode on, well, Tony is helping me. I'm riding his coattail, you know what I'm saying? That's still and people don't believe me and Tony. I mean, hey, it's what, y'all don't know how we related. I mean, you just don't know who's related, but Tony's my YouTube cousin. Let's put it like that. But at the end of the day, Tony has helped me. Yo, Tony, man, he has actually helped my channel. I had 186 subscribers, and when I collabed with Tony Yo Man, my subscribers went up. The majority of my subscribers since that 186, the rest of them are from Tony Yo Man's page. And I thank Tony. Tony is a, let me flip this back around and talk to you guys. But it's getting dark, you might not be able to see me. Tony Yo Man is a seed sower. God is going to continue to bless him. He sows seed just not with me, with a lot of people that he has helped. The dude that done the cartoon, the interview, the IV dude. There's so many people, and Tony is on a lot of people's page. He will support, he will subscribe. A lot of people love him. His channel is steady growing. He has actually helped me out a lot. And I could have went to family members. But I'm gonna tell you something. If any of my family members in here, I love y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. Whether y'all believe it or not. Sometimes it's better not to rock with family. Just like people ask me, I got family members, believe it or not. I got family members, they actually trucking, they got their own little trucking business going where they got 5 trucks out there on the road. But that's family. They said, well, why you ain't working with your family? Why are you working for a company? Because I'm not, sometimes it's not good to rock with family because family would clash. I don't even really know how to explain it. Family, let me see. What would be the good words to say about family? I love them, but sometimes you got to keep family at bay just so y'all can get along, if that makes sense. I'm trying to make sense. I love my family, but I keep my distance too. So what I'm saying is, that's just like, I got a family member that's like, have a few homes that they own, right? Just because they're my family member don't necessarily mean that I need to live in one of those houses, whether I'm paying rent or rent free, if that makes sense. I'm just using an example. Or like my family member that own this car lot, just because they own that car lot don't mean that they have to give me a car. I mean, y'all get where I'm going. That's just like on YouTube. You related to somebody just because they have big platforms don't mean that you got to look at all the stars and celebrities. Like, look at Fantasia. I can go Beyonce. I can name so many of them. Do you think if they rocked and helped all of their family members that they would be where they're at today? You can't do that. You know, I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. So, but that's the story, Brooklyn Born. You know, I'm glad you asked. I had always said I was going to share. My one daughter told me I should just do a video about it. But now that we're on live and you asked about it, you rock with Lady J. I mean, you can, you know, you could record it on your phone. You could let her hear, or if she in the bushes or somebody from her channel. You know, people are always in the bushes. You know, I know Chill Will rock with her. Chill Will might be in the bushes. She might have heard them popped up. But just remember, I got the video. I know what I said. I'm just going to keep it at that. She might have a different version, but that's my version of what happened with me and her. There's more in there that I left out. But one thing that she cannot say, that I was not a top-notch supporter. I was not only subscribed to her channel, I was a member where I had to pay every month. You know, when you pay that membership, I cashed apped her every holiday. If it was Mother's Day, her birthday, Christmas, I got receipts. Valentine's Day, whatever. And I'm not talking about a few dollars. I was being generous because I knew at the time, before she got her boyfriend, she was a single mother and had 3 women. And I got 2 daughters. I mean, had 3 daughters. And I got 2 daughters myself. But they're married. So I was thinking, well, she was, you know, she was raising her children, trying to do her thing. As me, as from one black female to another, I was just trying to support. Is what all I was doing. I was super chatting. She could tell you, like I said, I went shopping, bought her purse, bought her gowns, you know, because it was hard her finding. I knew how to find stuff that's 5X. I know how to find bigger clothing. So she can't say that I did not support her, because that would be a doggone lie. Okay, because like I said, I got receipts for everything, baby. Everything. Cash App, Super Chat, even the purse and the stuff that I bought, I got receipt. And what none of that, I'm not a cheap person. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't operate cheap. Cheap is not in nowhere in my vocabulary or my name or period. And I'm not saying I go there, because I wear, you know, I wear what you call this a lot of tie dye. I'm just about, but when it comes to help and trying to support, when I see a young sister trying to raise 3 daughters, and them girls going to school and they trying to do what they do, I'm here for you because you know it take a village to raise children, you know. And I was just trying to support. It doesn't matter if she got a little smoke, her little Mary Jane. Hey, that's her business. At the end of the day, I liked watching her mukbang. She was cool people, and I wasn't the only one supporting her. It was a lot of people that were supporting and rocking with her. You know, I just, you know, just, I don't know. It just didn't come out the way that I think. It says, I was rocking with her was since she had less than 1,000 subs, sis. But you know how it goes. Sometimes when your platforms get big, it says you can't get up with people like you usually do. That's true. It says you got to stick with your true supporters through period. It says especially doing what you was doing right. And see, that's the thing that got me. Let me tell you something. Why did you own that, Brooklyn? This is the part that got me. She was supporting people that wasn't even a member of her channel. I'm saying, like, not that made a difference, but I'm like if I had a member channel and all you guys was in here members, y'all really rocking with me. And then I got a new person come in. And then say, for instance, Chrissy started up her page. But I'm not supporting Chrissy. I'm supporting this other member. This other person that's not even a member. That's what she was doing. I ain't even gonna name the females. They came in way after me. Not that I'm feeling some way. I'm just keeping it real. She immediately started supporting these chicks. I was like, no, the hell you not. Them chicks, they wasn't memberships. Not that they had to, but I'm like, girl, you should be focused on the people that are really, really rocking with you. And she took I think she took my support. You know what my cousin told me? My cousin said she took your support and your kindness for granted, which she did. She took it for weakness too, because I might act like this. I'm nice, but there's another side of me. Trust me, baby. I'm just gonna keep it at bay, but that's a whole nother story. I was trying to rock with her, and I'll tell you, yeah, I felt some type of way. I want y'all to see some of the trucks come in as I talk. Yeah, I did feel some type of way. I ain't gonna even lie. When I seen them other people that was coming in, and I'm like, ain't none of these suckers membership. Ain't none of them cash apped you that I know of. They could have. Ain't none of them super chat you. They ain't bought you no $200 purse. They ain't bought you no $60 girl, don't even get me started. They ain't spending $25 to have that stuff shipped to you in a couple of days. Girl, don't get me started. And you rocking with them and you just ignoring me like I don't even say, girl, you got me jacked up. Like for real, for real. And I was feeling really some type of way, as much, like I said, I was starting to look at her like she was part of the family. I was like, yeah, I got you and blah, blah this, and trying to support her and just everywhere I could. I was sharing her videos. She didn't even know that people that I rock with had subscribed to. I'm talking people that was way low. I was telling her, go check her out. This, whatever the good. You know, it's like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And I had a lot of people over there rocking with her too. Just like supporting her. Because a lot of people that rock with you, they don't necessarily have to leave a comment or anything. But they are there. Because you never know who are rocking with you. You know? Trying to really help her in a good way. Just really being there, supporting her. I thought about her all holidays like I would my daughters. I was almost looking at her like she was like the third daughter that I didn't have, because you know, by her being younger than me, I think she might be 40, I don't know, 39, I can't, 40, 42, somewhere in there. She still was older than my daughters, but at the end of the time, I was looking at her like she was true family, because that's how long I was rocking with her. You know, she would be talking about doing certain collabs. I'd be like, I got you. I would just cash out her, hey. And I asked her for the longest to do a sushi mukbang. I even sent her the money for it. She didn't even do that. She still to this day didn't do that sushi mukbang. You know, when somebody, you know, send you money and asking you, that's just like if you did a mukbang, Brooklyn born, and I said, yo man, hey Brooklyn, I want you to do a sushi mukbang, and I send you, and I cash app you $50 or $100. Guess what I'm looking for you, man? I'm looking for you to do that sushi collab. I mean that sushi mukbang. Is that not fair? Is it not fair? I'm just saying. You know? Jolia, it says, oh, I'm here, sis. Good night, everyone. Listen to you. I hear you, girl. I'm just up here running off at the mouth. I appreciate you stopping through. That's another good supporter, Jolia. She might not be like me. She's not there a lot. She pop in when she can. She will watch your videos, even if it's the shorts or whatever. She'll pop in and show support, and she will mention your name. That's for sure. I appreciate the shout out. She mentioned my name in a video that she did earlier. And that's another thing, how other content creators recognize you. When they shout you out, when they mention your name, that's getting attention to you. When they put you in their community posts, if they put you in a video, mention your name, or you go to some content creators' lives, they won't even say your name. When they shout your name out, that's a good thing. They're trying to support you. Brooklyn Born says, LOL, I'm about to post my Cash App right now. They say you need to, you really do. People keep telling me to put my Cash App. I have not done that. I'm not saying I don't need it, but yeah, Brooklyn Born, put your Cash App up. You never know who would just randomly Cash App you, want you to do things, because people do support people like that. You should put your Cash App in your description and an email, which I have to do, because what people will do, like how you be buying pizzas and all that food and stuff, Brooklyn, there's one day somebody be like, say, hey, Brooklyn, you in New York, I'm gonna sponsor you. I want you to go to one of the bodegos down there, and I want you to get one of them New York cheese sandwich and fries, and I want you to, show it on your channel. But if they send you $50, you need to go down there and buy that Philly cheese sandwich and fries and do that video. Am I right or wrong? Somebody help me. I'm just saying. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Chrissy, LOL. Jolia says, yes, I thought about so much in Seattle. LOL. I know you had a ball out there. It says Brooklyn in the house. Oh, Jolia is speaking to him. Facts. It says chopped cheese. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying, Brooklyn. Yeah, you might want to go ahead and drop your Cash App up there. I got a family member, well, a couple of them, they young. I'm talking about my youngster, and I'm gonna put. I ain't gonna say their name. I'm gonna put them out there. Brooklyn, you know one of my family members. You rocking with them, and you don't even know you walking with one of my family members. But and I'm cool. I'm so happy though that you rocking with them. But it's all good. But you got people that do the little Mary Jane stuff. They get their drink on. They do whatever. And let me tell you, people still be Cash Apping them for them to go get their little Mary Jane, because they want to see them get their little thing on and watch them. You'll be surprised what people do. People will Cash App you, say, hey, go to the store and get some wine and sit down and drink some wine and eat some potato chips and talk to me. I mean, it's what it is. That's just how some people roll. So that's why it's all about support. Keith, it says, hey, Yolanda and friends. Hey, Keith, welcome aboard. I'm just running my mouth as always. It says, thanks, my boy, too, for real. Yes. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good people that be on the YouTube family. But yeah, that's something. That's another thing. That's up to everybody's discretion. Some people want to put their Cash App in and some don't. I've heard people that put their Cash App. There's a girl, I was in her live the other night, and she was just sitting up doing her little Mary Jane. If you guys know what Mary Jane is, I'm not trying to say the name because YouTube. She was doing her little Mary Jane, just sitting up talking. She had like 125 people in her chat. And all of a sudden, her phone said bing, bing, and she looked at it, her eyes just got buck wide, and she put into the screen, somebody cashed up to her $500, and on the thing, it said anonymous, whatever. She was like, oh my gosh, whoever this is, thank you, because she was just talking earlier in her chat how she needed tires for her car. And people was in the chat was like, how much? She's like, oh, I'm going to get some used one and this and that. It'll probably cost me $300-400. It just varied. But then she said she was going to put some tires on layaways. So they started making fun of her. How you going to put tires on layaway, blah, blah, this and this, that, whatever it is. Somebody blessed old girl. I said, I know that's right. And whoever sent it to her, she was like, oh, I ain't got to put them on layaway now. Jolia says, Yolanda, I thought about you the entire time when I saw the sunflower and the cherries. I was like, Yolanda need to be here. Yes, I seen them delicious cherries, girl. That was looking so good. It says, I went to high school and college in Brooklyn. Brooklyn born. Oh, well, Brooklyn probably know what time it is. It says, that's your family real name. No, my family, a lot of my family on the internet, they're not even going by their names and stuff. And I'm glad they like that. And I sure hope they don't let nobody know I'm related to them, because you sure ain't gonna know I'm related to them. It says, that's crazy, because he requested me first, sis, and we became close real quick. Oh, you might be rocking with you might be talking about somebody else. No telling, but you'll put two and two together one day, Brooklyn born. But we were just discussing a lot of stuff, Jolia, and I'm gonna tell you, my mouth be going, sis. And I was just talking about how I was rocking with another YouTuber, and Brooklyn born was asking me, what was the deal, and I basically had told him what was going on. Yeah, Jolia, it says, Chrissy, how are you? Jolia was bro. Okay, yeah. So I've had a slow night. I don't know if I've had a lot of people in the chat, but I've been here about a little bit over 2 hours. I'm gonna get ready. I don't like to stay no more than 2.5 hours, but I'll see. I might push it to 3. It depends on the conversation and who's still rocking. And like I said, you just came in. I see Brooklyn born is still here. Chris is here. I think Tony Yo Man is still here, and somebody else just jumped in the chat. They might. Oh, Keith. I don't know if he's still here. And I think it was one more person that jumped in here. But I know Chrissy has been here about the whole time. Brooklyn came in. Tony Yeoman and Edward was still here. Doc Spencer was here. And 1K Yellow Diamond, she might have stepped out. Because it is Friday night. So a lot of people finna hit the streets. And they finna hit the clubs. They finna hit the casinos. They finna hit the house parties. They finna do the thing. It says, say word, I went to Thomas Jefferson High School. Oh, I've heard of that Thomas Jefferson High School. And I'm good, Christy. Just glad I made it, my girl, live. Yeah, I appreciate you here. And sometimes I can catch yours, Jolie, and sometimes I can't. Because people understand I be rolling. And that's just what it is. And when I shut down, I catch whoever I can. But I support everybody. Even if I just come over there and watch one of your shorts and put you in my post, I'm still supporting you. If you mad at me, you just going to have to stay mad. Because I can't be going. It's too many doggone people. It says, my cousin went to Wessington Heights. What's that? Oh, Wessington House. Okay. Jolie says, Brooklyn born, I already know by the name. Oh, okay. Y'all, they talking about something in the chat about, I guess, high school and college and stuff. But, chat, like I say, it is a Friday night. I know y'all about to hit them script clubs. How that one rapper say? My daughter always be talking about that one rapper. She said, what the heck is a script club? A script. She can say it, but I can't. Instead of him saying a strip club, he said script. She said, that's what she said. She said, what the heck is a script club? She could say it good, but I can't. Yeah, she with her silly self. She said, a script club? I said, yeah, a script club. But that's that country accent, though. That country accent, they pronounce things a little bit different than we do in, like, the Midwest. It says, Jolia, it says, we can't be mad, you, Yolanda. We love you, girl. I appreciate that. You know how I be doing it, Jolia. You know I'm unfiltered. But I love everybody. I don't be meaning no harm. Brooklyn, it says, Yolanda, Busta Rhymes, Greg Mack, Jay-Z went to her school, sis. Yeah, they all went to them schools. Because they all from New York. New York. I love that song with Jay-Z and what's her name? Alicia Keys. It says strip club. No, man, I'm going to sit on the back porch with a hubby and chill. I know that's right. Yes, I hope you guys have a wonderful time just sitting on the back porch chilling. You guys gonna like just sit back there and chit chat. Y'all gonna like barbecue, cook some food, Jolia, have some popcorn. Oh, Brooklyn says strip facts. Yeah, my daughter be cracking up. It's a rapper, Brooklyn, that he doesn't say like the strip club. He says script or whatever because he got a country accent. Jolia says, yep, Brooklyn, that's correct. Okay. Smoke a cigar. Oh, so you smoke cigars too or just your husband, Henry? Does Henry smoke the cigar or you guys both smoke cigars? Jolia? Nice. My husband used to smoke cigars. They used to stink. I just didn't like the smell. And I used to put a rag over my head, one of those bonnets, so the damn cigar smoke. Do you know how hard it is to get that smoke out of dreadlocks? It says we both do. I like cigars. Yeah, it's a lot of females getting into the cigar. Where we live over there, and before we moved to Texas, there's a cigar lounge down there in St. Louis, and you see a lot of people up in there, and a lot of business females, people all up in there, them expensive cigars. Man, I went in there, I was so mad because I didn't have my hair covered up and all of that. Man, my hair was smelling like strawberry, plum, watermelon, cigar, you name it. I was like, good Lord. But my husband loved to smoke cigars and play golf. That was his thing. Brooklyn Born that says, I smoke cigars with something in it, though. Yeah, Brooklyn, we know a lot of y'all do smoke cigars with something in it. For sure, for sure. It says, know how hard it is, sis. Locks hate the smell of cigarettes. Yes, like if you go somewhere, like in a public place where there's cigarettes or cigars or those vapes, I always carry, I don't like to step outside with a bonnet on my head, call me bougie, but I just got a problem with walking in public with bonnets. I don't know what it is. Don't come for me, nobody. But I refuse to walk outside with a bonnet on my head. But I have an exception. I carry a bonnet in my purse. If I'm going anywhere and I know there's going to be cigarette smoke, cigar smoke, or those e-cigarettes, I'm putting that bonnet on my head. I'm going to get ratchet right along with everybody else. It says, me too. Yes, I mean, it says, I want to do a bonnet. Yes, it says, but I will do a wrap. Well, see, it's hard to do the wrap when I go in because sometimes when my husband was alive, when we would go places, I didn't know where we would end up. And so I always, it was just easy. But the bonnet that I have, it's like a designer. It looks like a wrap. I could just pull it over and stuff my locks up in there just so all that smoke won't get to them. But I always keep one in my purse on standby, just in case. Even if you go with somebody's house and they're smoking cigarettes or they're smoking Mary Jane or like I say, them vapes or cigars or whatever. Sometimes we be at our hub and stuff and some of them sitting outside. You got a lot of drivers sitting outside smoking cigarettes. They're smoking vapes and all kind of stuff. And I covered my hair then just because it's hard to wash. I don't want my hair walking around smelling like it. So I just keep it covered. It works for me. Bo 14 Life, Yolanda. Hey girl, we was just talking about you. I was over there and to show you some love so to help you get some of that watch time over there. We were just talking about you. How you doing, sweetheart? Yeah, you know, I try to check you out in the morning and whenever I can. It says facts. They will linger in dreads. Yes, they will linger in dreads. Go away. It says the lady sexually assaulted my dad in a Walmart. I recongested her voice. What? Like, dude, what are you talking about? Who assaulted your dad in Walmart and who, what? Like, I'm so confused. Bo 14 Life, it says, thank you, Queen. I'm good. I hope you are too. Yes, we were just sitting up here talking about like lives and the support and a troll says, yes, trolls be all over the place. And I was dealing with a troll earlier before Chrissy came and any of you guys came. That troll was, what was he saying? Chrissy told me to go back to Africa. And Michelle was in the live. And I forgot what that troll was saying. I think they love calling you a nigger or telling you to go back to Africa. And what's the other thing they be saying? It was go back to Africa, nigger. Oh, and slave. Calling you a slave, go back to Africa and calling you a nigger. I'm like, whatever. First of all, I ain't never been to Africa. And if I do, I'm going to South Africa. I don't recall myself ever being a slave. But if I was, okay, whatever. And nigga, that's nothing new because you ain't the first and you won't be the last one to call me nigga. And I said, what else you got for me? What else you got? These trolls do not be playing. And they say the same thing. The same three things. They'll call you slave. They'll call you nigger. Or go. And I asked him, I think Chrissy heard me. I said, why all black people got to be from Africa? Well, why I can't be from like Albuquerque, New Mexico? Why I can't be from like Las Vegas? What makes you think I'm from Africa? Boy, if you don't go sit your tail down somewhere. It says they are really pathetic. Yes, they are. They are beyond pathetic. Chrissy, she said, sure do. Bo for 14 like, yeah. Why we got to always be from Africa, Bo? Why we can't be like from You know, well, bro, you want to make me somewhere. I'm not from South Africa. I'm just, because, you know, I'm planning on moving. I just put me in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Just say, Yolanda, go back to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Don't say Africa, because I ain't never been to Africa. You might need to hit Jolia up like that. Jolia probably done been to Africa 1,000 times. Might even could hit Bowl up, because y'all them traveling people got all them passports going all over the place. Y'all the big ballers, shot callers. Yeah, but that's just funny when they always say go back to Africa. I'm like, dude, I ain't never even been to no Africa. You got me messed up. But yeah, like I said, I'm glad everybody that joined in here, and I shut down real quick and just wanted to. I'm like everybody else, trying to get some watch time, trying to build. It is hard in these YouTube streets. YouTube is making it hard for a sister. Do you hear me? These watch hours ain't no joke. Let me see. Jolia says, I have not been to Africa yet, but it is in the works. Laugh all out. You know what, Jolia? That's cool, sister. So when they come in your chat, and after you go to Africa and they say go back to Africa, you know what you can tell them, Jolia? You can say, I am soon. Sister, I just played the playlist. Yeah? Oh, you played my playlist? If you did, I appreciate it. I ain't got to yours yet. I ain't gonna even lie. But I've watched all of your regular videos. And I've watched a few of your lives, I think, and I'm just about done with your shorts. I get over there. I try. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I really try to support my main people that's always been rocking with me from day one. Like Bowl 14, I always try to give her and check her. I've watched every last one of her shorts. I know. I've watched all of her regular videos, every last one of them. I've even started to watch some of them twice. Now, I ain't gonna lie about her, girl. I love you, sweetheart. I love you, sister girl. Baby. But when I get that notification that you done posted that live, Tanya Marie, sweetheart, gorgeous. And I love seeing her face because she's so beautiful and her hair all curly and stuff. And she just be sitting up there talking. And I'd be like, Lord, girl, no, you didn't put 8 hours out. Lord, help me, sweet Jesus. I said, like, Tanya Marie. So I try to join in her chat, like in the morning, like whenever I see her there, and I try to stay, like in the morning time where I'm getting dressed. Tanya, I'm going to keep it real, sweetheart. I love you, my sister. But I don't love you that much. That 8 hours, you got me, girl. I ain't going to even lie to you. When she posted the other day, she had one. I was like, Tanya Marie, girl, do you think? Lord, I love you, sweetheart. That's what I be trying to touch Tanya live when she is live. Like she'll go in the morning time, like catch her y'all during the weekday, like girl, cause she do them silent lives, and I be like, let me go and pop in here, cause when she put that 8 hour one up there, she know I'm not coming over there for no 8 hours. She know she playing. But you know, I mean, I love supporting her. I always try to go in there while she live. Cause see, I already got credit. And I try to give her at least 30 minutes. A lot of times I don't be saying nothing because she got those silent live. And half of those people in there, they don't be saying nothing to you. They just be in there. We trying to support. But she know I be in there. Sometimes I don't even comment. I come in there. But I try to let her know to them there. I say, hello, hey, chat. I'll thumbs up. I'll just say something random. And I'll try to stay there as long as I can to give her that watch time, to give her that support. And every time I see Tanya Marie, with her Bowl 14, that's her. Of course, you guys that have been rocking with her, I always try to catch her. Like I said, I have watched every one of her videos. She can go back and find out. I have watched all of her, except for a couple, I think. Her shorts, all her posts. I stay in her posts, but she really ain't gonna be fun. She really ain't got none on her posts, so. Now let me stop playing with you, girl. But now I be trying to support like that. I really do. I do the same thing for Jolia. Jolia, I have watched all of her videos. I think about all of her shorts as a few. I've been in most the majority of her lives. And if I didn't, I watched some, but not all. I'm not gonna lie. And I haven't worked on her playlist, and I always try to catch her shorts. And Jolia does keep up pretty good on her posts. So I'm just gonna keep it real. And the same thing with Brooklyn Born. I have watched every one of his videos. I said, boy, you need to put out some more videos. I've watched all of his shorts, and I go to his post, and he hasn't done a lot. But I can tell you, everybody who I support, Tony Yo Man, I watched all of his video. I go to his short. He don't do nothing in his post. And his live, I mean, I can tell you everybody who I truly rock with. Chrissy, she ain't really got nothing. She got 2 videos, but I still post her because that's my girl, because she supports me. I can tell y'all, everybody who I support, I'm gonna be there for my day oneers, because you know why? Y'all have been rocking with me since day one. And that's what Brooklyn Born was saying. You gotta really look out for the people that has been rocking with you from day one. That is, because you got people that have come over to your page and they're not really rocking with you, but they say they are, but they not. It's the people that you always see in your chat. Like y'all, I don't care if y'all stay 5 minutes, 1 minute, y'all popped in. Yeah, I still get credit for y'all showing up, and I appreciate that. Even if you pop in somebody's chat and stay there 5 minutes, do you realize you are still supporting them and helping them out? If you go and watch just 1 or 2 of their short videos, you might not have watched their long videos. You are still helping them out. If you watch just 1 of their longer videos, and what I do when I try to watch people that got a lot of long videos, I try to watch, I ain't gonna lie, I try to go to the shorter ones. Like if I went to Brooklyn Born to his page, and say for instance he got 15 regular videos, not lives, not shorts, and he got a video that's 2 hours, he got another one that's an hour, he got one that's 30 minutes. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm starting with the lowest ones first. Then I'm gonna work my way up. Like his lowest video could be 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that with 5 minutes. I can give him that. That's 5 minutes of watch time I gave him. So imagine if 20 other people did that. That's some support is better than no support at all. Then I go to the next time I hit his page, I'll watch a couple of his shorts, and then I'll watch a video that's now 15 minutes long. If you see what I'm doing, I'm just escalating, but I'm still supporting him along with going to other people. And then if I figure that I haven't supported him enough, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put him in my community post so other people can see him and they can go and support him. I'm gonna find my way to support. It might not be the way you think, but I'm gonna support you, especially if you're rocking with me. Yep. So I'm trying to read. It says, I at night take turns playing my supporters playlist. Yes, I ain't gonna lie to you, Jolia. I used to do that, but because one time I messed up and I kicked my phone and my phone fell through the cracks. It's a long story. And I need my phone to operate and talk to dispatchers. I'm not doing that again. So now, because where I have to have my phone to sleep, it's a long story with me being on this truck. But so I don't do that. So what I try to do, Jolia, is throughout the middle of the day, I can put my headpiece on and I can play a few playlists from time to time. But a lot of times, Jolia, I ain't gonna lie, I be on the phone running my mouth talking to people. I'm gonna go and keep it real. So, and then when I shut down at night, I'm trying to do my own content. I'm trying to support so many other people and then still deal with family and my job. So sometimes it get a little bit difficult to me, but y'all, I still try to support. It says, Bo, it says, yes, I rotate my supportership. Yes, Jolia, yes, you have to. It says, Chrissy, we got to connect. Yeah, Chrissy is good people. Y'all can go over there and subscribe to her. She got a couple of videos, but you know, one day she might want to start putting out more content. And by the time Chrissy put out more content, she might have a whole bunch of subscribers. And I keep sending people over there because I keep posting her on my community post and people that subscribe to her. Just still go over there and connect with her. It says, Brooklyn, we got to connect also. Yes, Brooklyn, he's good people. Yes, he is. It says, Chrissy says, yes, I'm going over to your page after this. Yes, it says, Jolia. It says, leave a comment and I will get back to you in 24 hours, sis. Yes. She said, yes, Jolia. Yolanda, you're the true girl. Yes, you are too, queen. You know, we got a lot in common. That's my girl. She rocking her locks over there. You're going to like her, Chrissy. She is so cool. Her, bold, everybody that you see. Well, Chrissy, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm going to keep it real. Chrissy is always in my chat since I started doing lives. Her and Tony Yo Man. No offense to nobody else. Chrissy might have missed a couple of times. And even if she don't, she says she'll pop and watch. But like day oneers, like Bowl has been my day. Well, you know, you got those day oneers where you always know it's going to support you. And which is good. So, yeah, you all connect. And like I say, you guys like each other content, do what you do, support each other. It's enough love on here for everybody. Jolia says, I do it on my laptop most of the time. I'm not watching it, just playing. Yes, you can do it. I don't have my laptop and nothing with me. I've left it at home. Sometimes I remember, girl, I be trying to rush and get this stuff packed on the truck, clothes, food, water. Girl, I be turning circles like a chicken with their head cut off. So, but like I said, it's 2.5 hours. I'm gonna give it 30 more minutes, y'all. We're gonna see. That's 3 hours. This will be my longest live. If I go 30 more minutes, that would be 3 hours. I'm not going past 3 hours. I don't care what y'all say. Only reason why I'm still hanging because there's a few people in here. We still chit chatting. Anytime you guys need to sign off, go right ahead. I'm gonna stay that extra 30 minutes. I'm at 2.5. I'm gonna go and just round it up to. I think I did do one that's close to 3 hours, if I'm not mistaken. But I try not to go long because them long chats, man, I know for a fact it's hard to get people to watch them. But you got some people that are what I call YouTube junkies. They will watch all of them stuff. They are straight up YouTube junkies. Yeah. It says, Jolia, it says, that's what's up, Chrissy. Yeah, Chrissy is good people. That is my girl right there. Just like you. And I love me some Chrissy. I always be looking forward to her. And I know she have to work and she got her family and stuff. And when she don't be here, I'll be like, oh, where's my Chrissy Pooh at? Where is she's not here? You know, you just look for certain people that always be there. You know. And like I said, I be trying to catch your lives. Jolia, I try to catch Bo's. And Bo know what I do when she be doing her lives. I try to be up in there. And I try to support her because I know she's doing them all night. She's doing those silent lives. Like, so I don't really know how that goes. I was asking her about that. So she was basically saying she gets, I guess, her watch hours or supporters or something while she's sleeping. But I'm so confused because if you sleeping, then when I come in the chat, when I be saying, hey, Tanya, hey, love, who is that talking to me? Is it not you? She might have left out. I don't know if it's her. That silent stuff that they be doing, I still don't understand that. And I told her, I'm not going to put my phone on in the middle of the night because I be done woke up and forgot that doggone phone was on. And y'all will go viral on y'all. And y'all do not want to see me like that. Trust and believe, y'all do not want to see me. So you know what? I'm just going to stay just doing some regular stuff like I do here, running my mouth. It says bold. It says right. I get watch hours while I'm sleeping. Yes, that's what you're doing. It says I don't understand it either. Yeah, see, I don't know. So she's saying, so Jolia, so what she's doing, Jolia, if you get a chance, go over there and check out Bold 14 Life. Go over. It says, Jolia, it says I have been seeing this silent live. Yes, that's the end thing now because a couple of my family members are doing it. And an old girl, I went to it one night, like 2 o'clock in the morning. Do you know she had 224 people in her silent live while she was asleep and they were just talking amongst each other? They were. So that's where I think Tanya, well, Bold for Life, y'all know who I'm talking about. Hers is almost there. So like I goes in her chat and it's a few people that are in Bold 14 Life and we'll communicate here and there. So I think that's the goal. If you start getting more and more people and they get used to your silent chat, people meet each other in those silent chat. It's like a now I'm not gonna say a dating room, that wouldn't be the correct. It's like a chat room. Basically, people get in there, be like, oh, say for instance, all right now that this was Bold Live, or I was asleep and this is my live. Instead of me talking, y'all talking amongst each other. And then Bold started talking to Jolia. Jolia's talking to Chrissy. Chrissy talking to Tony. Tony talking to Yo Man. Everybody's just back and forth with each other. Just chit-chatting. 1K, Diamond, everybody just chatting it up. But I'm not there, but y'all all are supporting me and y'all all are connecting, talking about college, high school, babies, smoking cigars, dreadlocks, the grocery store, what you just chatting amongst each other while I'm sleeping. Y'all can be in there chatting for 3 and 4 hours with each other. It's like a chat line, if that makes sense. And it's pretty interesting. That's what they're doing, Joe. That's exactly what they're doing, JoJo. I'm telling you, check them out. When you're up like at, so you're on Georgia, so you're on Eastern time zone. So, okay, you up, say for instance, you and hubby get done chilling on the back porch, right? Y'all go, do what y'all gotta do, chill for the rest of the night. He falls to sleep. You wake up, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Go on your phone, Joe, and go and stroll on lives. Hit the little part and just stroll on lives. You're gonna see the silent one. It's mind blowing. you're going to see people, either some of them are in the bed sleep or some of them has just got a picture of themselves. And you should see, some of them have like 20 people. I've seen the highest I've seen is 224 people in there just chatting among. It was mine. I was like, damn, where's the host at? Then I realized the host was asleep. So go in there, Jolia, and you will see, you'll go in and they'll say, welcome, Jolia. They'll just start chatting with you. And they'll say, hi, welcome to the chat. And it ain't even they chat. It's the person that's sleeping chat. And they just all know each other because they're regulars. They talking about movies that's out. They're talking about relationships, what happened at their job, shopping center. They just talking about random shit. And then you got certain ones that know each other. They change emails. Oh, I'll email you. Oh, some of them live in the same state. Some of them meet up. It's pretty cool. But you got to get to that level is what I'm finding out. Because I've been watching that silent stuff. And I still wasn't understanding it until more and more I'm starting to see each day how it goes. It says old school chat line for real. That's exactly. Brooklyn Born just said it. That's the way people used to do. Do you guys remember Black Planet? I don't know if anybody know what Black Planet is. That's how people used to do on Black Planet. And it's another one. It was called what is that other one that's called? Black Planet. Oh my gosh. But it's another one. But that's what it is. Brooklyn just said it. It's old school chatting. It says, that's what it reminds me. Wait a minute. That's what it reminds me of for real. Right, Jolia. It sounds just right, Jolia. It says, I forgot about chat lines. Yes, Chrissy, that's exactly what it is. It says, used to call them the party line. Yes, you guys are on board with it now. Chat lines use it to be fun and yes. So now you guys are on board. That's exactly what I'm starting to realize what these old school chat lines are. That's exactly what they are. So the ones I've seen, even when I go into Bold 14 Life, sometimes it's the same regular people in there, and they're like, I'm not gonna say they're controlling it, but they've been there since like day one. They know people that shouldn't be in there. Some of them are mods, some of them can block you, you know, whatever. But it's pretty cool, especially if you get a gathering and they constantly gather up there every time you do that. That's great support. And like 14 Bold say, why not have that support while you are sleeping? But that's what I'm seeing. But each one is different though. Now don't get it twisted. You got each one that's different. I seen one where the girl was in sleep, in the bed sleep. She looked like she was play sleeping, to be honest. And her face was facing the cameras. And she had a lot of trolls in there. They were saying stuff like, oh, did you hear her? She farted. Or she's slobbing. Or it looked like she's drooling. Then people were saying, they were saying she's fake sleeping. You know, just weird stuff. Absolutely watch hours is watch hours. Yes. And that's why I started doing live. Because to be honest, you know, you could put up a video and it seems like you don't get the hits on the videos, but you can do it live and it seems like you do a little bit better, even though sometimes you have to be on live a little bit longer, you know. It says, Michael Ellis Sr. sending love and light. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for sending that. And thank you for coming into the chat. I'm just running my mouth. We're only going to be on here for a few more minutes. About 20 minutes. I have a 3 hours. But yeah, we've been on here for a while, Michael. Welcome aboard. If you see anybody on here you want to connect with, anybody you want to subscribe to, hey, we all on here to connect with each other and support each other. Says Brooklyn. It says she'd have getting trolls dinging with that. Yeah. So I don't know how some people got it set up. It says exactly, the lives get more engagement. Well, you know, I've been doing my research. I see the lives with the silent and then the other ones, Michael. Thank you. So, oh, you're talking to Jolia. Okay, for sure. Yes. I see that. I just, that sleeping thing or the silent right now for me, sweetheart, Tanya Marie, I just can't do it right now. No, not right now. Maybe later. Cause you know me, y'all, I like to run my mouth. I been and got up in the middle of the chat, don't know what's going on, just got to run in my mouth. No, 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 no. See, that's not gonna work for me. So, but it works for some people, and I don't mind supporting, you know. So, you know, Jolia, it says, Michael, if you're new here, Yolanda is a real one. I appreciate that. But I think, I'm not quite sure. I might have seen Michael Ellis on Tony Yo. I've seen him somewhere. Or maybe he is new here. But I appreciate you joining in, Michael Ellis Sr., Brooklyn born. It says, don't give any trolls amenities to the troll you want, whether you work or sleep. Right. But you know, some people like those trolls. I heard they get paid for the trolls, and some people want the trolls there because it draw in more attention. It says, okay, I'll sub. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You can sub to whoever, or you can sub to us all. Or, you know, everybody content is different. Pick and choose or pick us all, you know. But everybody in here is good people. Michael, we all do lives. Bo for Life 14, she's in here. She does lives. You can check her out. Jolia does live. I do live. Brooklyn Born, you can check him out. I don't think he does a lot, but he got some good content. Chrissy, go to her page. You can still subscribe to her. One day she might put some up. Let me see who else in here. Anybody you see in the chat. Tony Yo Man, he's a mukbanger. Hey, we all good people in here. I do my lives random because I'm always driving. So I'm not like the rest of them. They on a set schedule, especially Jolia. She's organized like that. Just not me. So I might do a live now, and I could get bored and come back in the middle of the night, or I might do one in the morning. But most of my lives ended up about this time every day. I started a little bit earlier today, though. And I'm going to stay a little bit, a few more minutes, and I'm going to wrap it up. I'm talking so doggone much, my throat's starting to hurt. One day. Chrissy, what you talking about one day? You talking about one day you're going to put up some content? And then it says, Michael Ellis Sr. says, thank you all. We appreciate that, Michael, for you stopping by. And I'm quite sure people, if they want to stop by and check out your content and see what you have. Okay, Chrissy, sweetheart. It's me, Mary. Welcome to the chat, love. Glad you're here. It says, I just subscribed to Brooklyn Born. I checked out his channel 5 seconds ago. Oh, Brooklyn Born will really appreciate that. He's good people. He got some interesting stuff over there, though, Mary. Yes. Let me see who is that. It says, Michael, I will check you out. Tony, yo, man, it's me. Jolie. It said, hey, it's me. Yeah. So like I said, I keep repeating myself. I always tell everybody to connect. If not, everybody don't like everybody content, and I understand that. But if there's somebody content that you like and you click on the picture and you like their page, please go subscribe to them. And if you don't like their page, just keep it pushing. But there's enough love on here for YouTube for everybody. Jolia Legacy says, Tony, yeah, Tony is in the house. It says, I go live on Facebook sometimes. Oh, Michael, I don't have a Facebook, but anybody that's in here that has Facebook, and if they connect with you, they can check you out on Facebook. Only social media I have is YouTube. So, I don't have Facebook, love. I'm sorry. It says, I have no other social media platforms. Yeah, most of us just have YouTube. I only have YouTube, yeah. It says, it's me. I'm sub to you as well. Yeah. So, Michael, so you don't have no content on Facebook? So do you? Because some people in here have Instagram, and I think TikTok and Twitter. What other platforms are you on? It's me. Hello, Chrissy. Oh, she's speaking to Chrissy. Where did he go? It says, I hear you. I should wait 24 hours. I hear you should wait 24 hours. 24 hours for what, Jolia? Where did he go? Michael, what other platforms do you have? Jolia just subbed. Okay. I guess he probably left out of the chat. I was trying to find out what other platforms Michael have, because he said that he goes live on Facebook, and I don't have Facebook. So, I don't know. And I think most of us in here, I think Brooklyn Born, I think he has, I think he said he had Instagram, because we was talking about, Jolia, before you go, did you hear about that new app on, never mind, because you don't have Instagram. I was going to say, if you go live on Instagram, it's going to show your location, but never mind, I don't think you have Instagram. So it's all good. But yeah, like I say, Michael Ellis, wait, let me see what Michael is saying. It says Instagram, TikTok, what's up, Facebook, YouTube. I'm on just about all of them. Okay, yeah, I guess I have to see what type of content you have. In order for me to see your content, because I'm live, you would have to leave a message. I mean, you would have to comment on one of my videos. So you can go to one of my shorts and just say, hey, because it won't let me while I'm live. But Jolia and everybody else in here, I think they're able to check your page out. Jolia, it says, I will definitely get back to everyone. And if you leave me a comment, I will get back to you in 20. Okay, I see. Because Jolia be doing all kind of stuff. She be busy. She be ripping and running. So Jolia is saying that if you go to her page and you subscribe and you leave her a comment, if she doesn't get back to you right away, in other words, she's saying, hey, don't worry about it. She will within 24 hours. So she'll get back to you. And Brooklyn Born just subbed to Michael. Okay, please. And that's what we need, a lot of more of our brothers to connect with each other. We're seeing a lot of our females are connecting, which is good. We all should connect. But I would like to see more of the brothers, because you know what I see when I go to a lot of the brothers' pages? No offense, sister. We love each other. But it'd be a whole bunch of women. Where's the brothers supporting each other, the brothers? More brothers need to connect with each other, too. I've noticed that when I go to a lot, because there's a couple of brothers that I rock with, and I think I'm going to post a lot of them, start posting some, but they into the little Mary Jane thing. And some of them dudes I rock with, they is just straight, I'm going to keep it real, hoodified. Hood ain't even the name. I mean, this is one dude, that's my boy. He's so cool though, but he is so ratchet. He is so hood. So where he did time and job. I'm like, my boy, just chill. But I love in his live. It be lit. It be lit, boy. And he got a good following. It says, okay, so Brooklyn Born, if you guys see the link, you can tap onto that link and it'll bring you right to Jolia's page. So yeah. It will bring you to it. It's me. Yes, that's true. Renee, hello. Welcome to the chat. Rena, hello. Jolia, Brooklyn. You a Gemini? Yeah, he a Gemini, girl. Don't you figure that out by now? Brooklyn, yeah, that's cool. Brooklyn, hands up. Yes, Jolia. Jolia, what is your zodiac sign? Why are you asking, was he a Gemini? Are you a Gemini or your husband a Gemini or something? I'm just curious. Yes, I'm one as well. You know what? That's why we click. Geminis. Geminis and Aries. Well, a lot of other zodiac signs, but that Gemini. Yeah, Geminis is something. What is your husband's sign, Jolia Henry? I'm just curious. What is his zodiac sign, out of curiosity? Yes, I'm an Aries. And so is Tony Yeoman. He's an Aries. And Chrissy was a Leo or a Libra. One of them. And Virgo, which is Mary. Y'all can shout out y'all signs. No, a Pisces, I think. Let me see. I knew it, girl. I love Aries. Yeah, that's because you're a Gemini. Yeah, Geminis and Aries, yeah. That's what I thought. I thought about it, Pisces, because I think your birthday is close to my daughter's. And we got Bo. She's a Cancer. My best friend used to be a Cancer. And Lord Bo, no disrespect, she used to work on my last doggone nerves. You hear me? Ooh, baby. Ooh, she used to get on my nerve. That was my girl for years. Henry and I. Wait a minute. Henry and I not to match. He is a Pisces. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Certain zodiac signs do click up like that. It says, Mary, it says, I get along with everyone. Oh, that's not true. Don't try to go there with that zodiac sign, Mary. Don't go there, because I know how Pisces is. My oldest daughter is a Pisces. And baby, I love me some Pisces because that's my boo. And just like I love Chrissy. But let me tell y'all, them doggone Pisces, baby, they will give you a run for your money. Because I know my oldest one, my oldest daughter, she is March the 6th. And Lord, have mercy. She's a handful, but that's my boo. That's my baby. That's my firstborn. What you talking about, Bo 14? What you laughing for? I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you, my best friend, she's, may she rest in peace. Me and her used to fight like cats and dogs because, cancers are something else. I ain't going to even go there because you might not want to speak to me. No. But, girl, I love you because I loved her for 20-some years before, hey, things happen. Rest in peace, baby girl. But that's a whole nother ball game. Chrissy, February the 28th. Okay. Cancer, Jolia special, yes. All these zodiac signs is something, and that, believe it or not, it'll tell you a little something about the person. And I can tell y'all about y'all zodiac signs like y'all don't know. But y'all will get mad at me. Y'all won't rock with me no more if I tell y'all really about y'all zodiac signs. Because see, I tell y'all the truth. Y'all know Yolanda got a big mouth and Yolanda's unfiltered. And I can tell y'all about y'all signs. Because I used to be, now let me stop. I ain't going to go there. It says, they say Geminis have a split. Yes, they do. Y'all are twin. What you talking about? They say. It is true. Personalities, but I think we all do in some type of way. Yeah, we do. But that's the twin, baby. Y'all got a good one and a bad one. And y'all sure be clowning it. For real, for real. It says, my sister-in-law is a Pisces. I love her, but I can't stand her. Yes. Yes, baby. That's how it is with that Cancer, because I'm telling you, my best friend, baby, she used to work my lab. She would call me, oh, Yolanda, this, that, or whatever. And I would tell her about something. Will you act like I don't know this? And she'd be like, click, hang up on. The girl was wild. But we rock like that. She was something else. And she don't bite her tongue. Cancers are like Aries. They're unfiltered. They tell it like it is. Pisces are very loyal. They're dedicated. They're good people, especially when they get in relationships. Like my daughter and her, they're very loyal. They're good parents. What I'm talking about, Pisces, I'm talking about my daughter. I know Chrissy for being on here, but like I say, that's my firstborn child. My other daughter, I got two daughters. One is a Pisces and one is an Aries. And that Aries, me and her, we rock really well because we're so much alike. Jolia, it says, can't believe I married a Pisces though, LOL, but he is the yin to my yang. I know that's right. I can't believe it either, but sometimes opposites attracts. That Pisces and that Gemini obviously is working because y'all been married. I think, wasn't it y'all 10-year anniversary or something like that? Yes, Brooklyn, I'm a Gemini. Yeah. Y'all make it work. Sure enough. My daughter is a Pisces and her husband is Aquarius. They've been together, they've been married, what, 16, 7, they've been together a minute. So sometimes opposites does attract. Yes, ma'am. Yes, what I figured. Y'all had celebrated your anniversary. I remember telling you happy birthday, sis. And I was telling you, hey, my husband was still here and stuff before he passed away. It'd be 36 years. So yeah, I feel you. 36 years, baby. But he was more than just a husband too. And tomorrow, I'm gonna post some pictures and stuff because tomorrow it will be 14 months that my husband has passed away on the 9th. On the 4th. And that's, boy, it's funny how time flies. Funny how time flies. Yep. So y'all will see some different posts tomorrow. And don't be sad. He's in a better place. Y'all just know that I already gave y'all the heads up. When y'all see all these pictures and stuff, y'all gonna be like, well, who is this? Y'all already know who it is. It's Dre. Well, my husband's name is Andre, but I call him Dre. We call him Dre. So yeah. So y'all will know who it is though. I thank you, Bo. Bo know what's happening. She been there when I, posted and put it up and stuff. And I always post up stuff. Y'all will see his pictures. I know y'all already see. Like I think Jolie will recognize it. Chrissy might recognize it. I know Brooklyn Born. I know Bo does. Tony. A lot of people recognize when I put his picture in the I put his pictures in a post from time to time, and they'll see. I'll just say, "Hey, Dre, we love you, we miss you," because I don't want trying to not put a damper and make things sad or nothing like that. Jolie says, "Sis, I love when you post pictures of you and the husband." Yeah, I try to put up about a lot of throwbacks and just random pictures. Sometimes I put up pictures of the girls when they was little babies. I'm gonna go through my profile tonight and see what I'll put up randomly tonight. Just to, tomorrow's the 9th. Every 9th of the month, I try to do something to celebrate to, remember, my girls do. They always call me, "Mom, today is the 9th, the day, Dad." I'm like I don't know. Girl, yes, I know. It says, Michael Ellis Sr., it says, "Earth can put out fire, covers all the water, and pollute the entire air." Okay. All righty. I hear you. Earth can put out fire, cover all the water, and pollute the entire air. Okay. Bo 14 Life, that's my husband's name too, Andre, but we call him Dre. We call my husband Dre too. I know when you be seeing the pictures up and I be like Dre this and Dre that. My husband is Andre. We call him Dre too. Yep. Sometimes I call him Dr. Dre. What's up, Doc? Dr. Dre. Yeah, it says, Brooklyn Born, it says, "I lost a son when he was almost 3 months, so I know how you feel, sis." Oh, my condolences go out to you, Brooklyn. I know you got another son. I remember on Father's Day when you did that video and you was showing, said, "Boy, got me in tears over here." He's putting those laugh emojis when you posted. That was so cool on Father's Day when he wished you a happy Father's Day. That was so awesome. That a good guy right there. And my condolences go out to you losing your son and stuff, Yeah, it gets tough at times, but you look at it, this is all our temporary home. Obviously, God has something else in store, We have to be okay with it. We might not like it, but it's what it is. So, but that's the way it goes, though. Just stay prayed up. That's all we can do is stay prayed up. But you guys, I'm not going to stay on that much longer. I'm here. It's been good. Everybody's been rocking. So, a few more minutes, it'll be 3 hours. And guess what? Family, because that's what I'm calling you. I love everyone. Everyone that's here. Jolia says, "The Lord will comfort you." Yes, that's a tough one. It is very tough. It is tough when you lose a loved one, but especially, in my opinion, a child. Because my grandmother used to always tell me, you are not supposed to bury your child. Your child is supposed to bury you. Fact right there. I will say it. Okay? Simple as that. It says, Michael, it says, wait a minute, this is going too fast. Hold on. It says, walk by 5D and not by 3D equal walk by faith and not by sight. Okay, Michael. Brooklyn, it says, yeah, he is in a room gaming right now. Thank you, Jolie. Okay. It says, love you too, Yolanda. Yes, love you. It says, Jolie, it says, no parent want to bury. Oh, Jolie, what you saying? Who wants to bury their child? Come on now. That's like, I look at my husband. Okay, now I was trying to get out. We got to finish this topic real quick. That was her oldest son. If my husband would still be here, he would be 60 years old. That was her firstborn. She has 4 kids. She had to bury her son. Well, she didn't. Do you get what I'm saying? In other words, he should have outlived her, is what she's looking at. If it's coming out right. Y'all know what I'm saying. As being a mother or a father, who wants to bury their child? Like, it's hard enough you bury a spouse or a sister or brother, sibling, mother, father. But your child? Come on now. A child? Especially, no offense, I'm saying any child. But to me, especially an infant, I remember going to a funeral of a friend that lost a toddler that drowned. Her little baby girl, she was almost 2. Do you know that casket was this big? You could pick that casket up. It was, I can remember it like that was yesterday, sweet Jesus. I'm excuse my French, that shit fuck with you deep. A little old bitty casket, it was about that big. Cause she was a little bitty something. She was about to be, she might have been 2. This has been a while ago because she was still here, she would be grown. I looked at that little, and then she looked like a little baby doll laid up. I say, Lord, sweet Jesus. And I'm not questioning the Lord, so you religious people don't come from me. I'm just saying, this is what I said. I said, God, make me understand that one. I don't understand it. How? Because that baby should have been burying her mama, but her mama, that broke her down. And the daddy, he was on his knees. He was saying, Jesus, Lord, have mercy. Jesus, why? And I can remember that funeral, and I have never went to a church, and I ain't going to say never, knock on wood, I don't want to say that. I don't ever want to go to a little bitty baby. I don't want to go to no child's funeral. Do not invite me. I'm not coming. I'm not fucking showing up. Lord, forgive me. I'm not doing it. That stuff, I'm not going to say I had nightmares. I was up. I tossed and turned for weeks and days because that messed with me here. Because I didn't understand seeing that little bitty I had never seen a casket that little in my entire life. And I was not expecting to see that little bit. They had her dressed up so beautiful. She looked like she was just laying there so peaceful. She had a little baby. I'm like, Lord, this ain't right. Tell me that's not right. That is not right. To bury that little old bitty baby. And it only took the one pause bury. The casket wasn't that big. You know how when an adult died, they got people all over here like, nah, the one person just carrying the little old bitty casket. Come on now. Child play that right there is a cold hit right there. But you know what? I'm not questioning the man above. You know, everything happens. You know, it's what it is. It's what it is. It says no parent went right. Brooklyn said absolutely. It says it was hard, but thanks to family and friends, I got through. Yes, sir. It says this was a great life. I appreciate it. It says, yes, I understand, Jolie. It says, Brooklyn, I'm praying that every day will become a little easier. Yes. It says, thank you so much, Jolie. It says, I pray right now for everyone in this chat is placed on my heart, and I'm going to. Yes, I appreciate that. If anybody want to pray, whatever. I was going to try to stay long, but like, I'm getting a little bit tired. I know people are rooting me on, like Tony, your man says, stay. Man, I can't stay no longer. I will come back tomorrow sometime, depending on when I shut down or how I roll, because now I'm starting to get tired. I still want to maybe catch up with a little bit more content, pay a little bit love to some other people. I got some paperwork that I still have to do, and just I got some things I got to take care of. It's 10 o'clock now, and see, this is what I want to say before we go. See, normally I would have still been driving. I'm looking at the clock now. It's 10. Normally, I would have started my live. Chrissy, what time? I would have started about 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. Yes, I normally started about 9:30. And when I started at 9:30, that's why so many people would be coming in, because I think they knew that's when I had shut down and stopped driving. And then I would be on to about 11:30, almost 12, right before Tony Yo Man will put out his video. And then I would stay for those 2 hours. But yeah, I just started earlier this time. It says it's 11 p.m. here in Georgia. Okay, like I said, I understand everybody chiming off. Okay, Christy, right. I'm just going over the chats real quick. You back. We getting ready to sign off, man. We getting ready to roll out, baby. We've been here 3 hours, over 3 hours. It says you're welcome. It's me. So like I said, again, I'm not going to go through and name everybody. Jolia puts everybody in her post. Jolia, you better than me, girl. I can't do all that. That's too much work for me. I'm too lazy for that. So I just try to thank everybody in the chat. My girl, Chrissy. Jolia, Tony Yo Man, it's me, Edwin, it's so many people. It's like, I don't want to forget nobody's name. It's me. So sometimes I think I'm gonna stop saying the names. We got Brooklyn Born. If I forget your name, I apologize. We had 1K, she was in here. We had Michael Ellis Sr. was in the house. Let me go now, just give me a few minutes. We had Bo 14 Live, go over to check her out. Please help her with that watch time. She's doing them silent lives. If you like silent lives, go check my girl out. go over there. You might connect. You might meet you a wife, girlfriend. Don't tell them, and go over there and check it out. Anybody else, I'm still scrolling out, but most of the majority of you guys, you rock with me the whole full time when I shined on. Even for the ones that came on at the end, I appreciate that. I'm just going through. Give me a second, and then I'm gonna shine off here. But like I said, if I didn't mention your name in the chat and you was in the chat, even if you just stopped through to say hello, Edwin was in here too, but I know he been shining on because he said he was about to get his beer. Okay, here we go. So we had 1K Yellow Diamond. She was in the house. Edward was in the house. These people were here earlier. Michelle was here. And I'm going to scroll down a little bit more and I will be done with the names. Of course, we got Sayo Coca's here. He's always coming through. Edward, Chrissy, Tony Yo-Man. And a couple of trolls. I'm going to even show the trolls some love. We had some trolls up in the bad trolls. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and showing a sister some love. Okay, so it says, if we know you love, we'll welcome you. And this is, okay, Jolia, it says, if you all up in the morning at 10 a.m., I go live for 1 hour. Would love to see you all. So, okay, Jolia, 10 a.m., you're on Eastern time zone, correct? Let's make sure we... So, do you guys are hearing that, Joe? Okay, wait a minute. It says from 9 to 10. Jolia, you are in Georgia. And if I'm not mistaken, in Georgia, Joe, that is Eastern time zone. So, that means you got to remember, she's ahead of you all. And it says trolls. Okay, got you. Jolia, it says yes. So everyone should still be in bed. Okay. So yeah, but like I said, so you see, anybody want to connect with somebody? Yes, Eastern time zone. Again, everybody tap on the pictures if you want to connect. Show each other some love. Leave some comments. Hey, go subscribe. If you can't support fully, do what you can. You guys remember, Bold 14 Life, that's my girl. Her and so many of you guys been rocking with me for day one. But go over there. She's the only person right now in our chat that she does the what you call it, the silent chats through the night. I think she might put one up tonight, and I think she leaves it up all night. You go over there and excuse me, check it out and see how she does that. It's pretty interesting. So if you guys are up 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, go over there to her live stream. It is so wild. It's kind of cool though, actually, but she just got random people up in there and you can start conversating, and it might be somebody in there you want to connect with. But she sets that up, I think, every night. I'm not quite sure. Go over to her page and she can give you more info. Oh, there she go. I thought she was gone. There's 14. Oh yeah, she's saying thank you, Queen. Hey girl, you know I got nothing but love for you. And go over there, check out my girl. It's me. Amen to what I can subscribe. Appreciate you. Go check out my girl, Jolia. Jolia is going live in the morning. Go check out my homeboy, Brooklyn. Born. And anybody else off the chat, go check out my girl, Chrissy, for sure. That's my boo, my boo, my boo. My number one. Yeah. That's my right hand. And also, go check out my main man that put me on the board, that put me on the charts. Tony, yo, man. That's my buddy. He always looking out for his girl. Anybody else you want to connect with. You guys stay blessed. I love you all. If anybody haven't told you today that you are loved, guess what? I love you and Jesus love you too. It's Yolanda and I'm out. Have a good night, you all. Stay blessed.